factory, where beats get rolled like burritos. Bulba en la casa. Let's go!
From the block to the console, we ride that beat. Destiny rising, AOE heat. Rise of kingdoms, got the crew on the street, but we play with a heart that can be beat. Fortnite drops, COD snaps clean. Burrito gang ripping on every screen. We ain't just gamers, now we a dream. Raising funds for St. Jude's team. The Burrito gang, roll it, light that flame. Bulbaritos bring the heat to the game. From the factory, yo, we ain't the same. We cook our beats with that boba so flame. Mixo Pokémon y mexicano sentido. Bulbaritos, nombre bendito. Bulldog francés, corazón bonito. Dale, we dissect the dev like surgeons in a booth. Break down the lies, serve up the truth. Fat content fresh from the factory roof. When the horns go off, that's Bulba's proof. No fake flex, no clickbait sign. Just community love and charity line. For every kid fighting in tough times, we ride together, our souls alive. The Burrito gang, roll it, like that flame. Bulbaritos bring the heat to the game. From the factory, yo, we ain't the same. We cook our beats with that Bulba Burrito gang. Everybody say our name. Bulba in the lab with that crazy aim. From the streets to the stream, we claim respect and love, not fame. Bulba the factory done. From rope roots to gaming songs. Burrito gang, we carry on. Faith, family, flavor forever strong, yeah.
Welcome, everybody. Anthony here with the Bulbaritos, bringing you a brand new live stream. And today, Burrito Gang, we are fighting death. If you watch the NBA, you know we're in San Antonio, and San Antonio. You can hear my voice just going out. We were playing Western Conference Finals last night against the Oklahoma City Floppers, and we took them out game 7. And your boy, we had a family get together. We with the family and had food and way too many drinks, and then we stayed out. We had to go get all the shirts, and your boy, a little hat action. And by the time we got home, I think it was like 2:30, and it is currently 8 a.m. right now. So your boy is pretty dead, and I'm gonna try to pick it up. I didn't want to just call it because I wanted to have some fun last night. So I hope y'all forgive me for it. But yeah, my voice is a little shot today. The yelling was insane. The game was insane. The fam was insane. And I hope we have some insane games today. All right. So forgive me. I got to wind up a little bit. I'm rolling on like less than 5 hours of sleep right now. But love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Miss y'all. And all right. So we have, actually, they should be starting here in a couple minutes. So let's fire up some music. Hopefully y'all are as excited as I am. I don't know any matches that are going this week. So if y'all know any that you want to check out, let me know. We'll scope them out, check them out, see what's what, and go from there, fam. Give him the nasty face. The nasty. Shion, yo, welcome, my bud. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. They won, yes, sir. Yes, sir. The Oklahoma City Floppers didn't take us out, my friend. Ming, good morning, my friend. Go Spurs, yes. Our Osiris League is in 2 hours. Horse Division. We can check it out, Shion. Is it supposed to be pretty decent? I'm down. You know me. Give y'all a little shine, a little love. Let me flip over real quick. Let's see if we can find something. We got like 4 minutes before we can load into anything, but I want to say go Spurs, go. And if you're an OKC fan, I feel bad for you, but I don't. But enjoy that free vacation to Cancun. Hope y'all have a blast. All right, let me see. Dude, my voice is cooked. Sean 3777 gonna mop the floor with it. Anyways, but sure, yo, is Oppo in there, bro? If Oppo's not in the team, bro, we're cooked. What are we doing? How is the Clio General not gonna be in it? You know what I mean? Like, he has to be there, right? Nowhere alone. Is the Apolina on the squad, my friend? We're playing Horse Division 12 or Division 10. My bad. Mr. Bossman is not even T5. Hey, that's okay. Dude, I don't think I'm gonna be T5 either. I can't sustain T5. If I play T5, I'll quit. Like, I would legit, like, I couldn't keep up with the resources. I'd have to quit. I'll be honest with you. The amount of spend that I would need for T5 is just, I'm good. I'll probably unlock it just for power sake and do that kind of stuff, but I don't think I'm running T5 on this account. I tried it once and bro, I was crying. All right. Oh, big boy. We had a little fights at the altars yesterday. It was pretty good. What is this one? When's the third? Oh, this one's for the next altar, right? All right, let me see. Let's go. We got OL boys. Are we sending me no messages? Do we have any decent ones right now? I don't think Sobek's gonna be. I think Sobek's gonna be like the toxic one this early in the league. Let me see. Let me see if we can find some horse. Brother, it keeps doing this, dude. All right, give me 1 second. We gotta reset it. There you go. No shows. Evil Empire. 2.8, 2.2. Didn't Evil Empire win theirs? I know we checked them out before. The Division 18. DS. T5 for filling and T4 for field. True. True. All right, let me see, Anubis. What do you have to offer me, Anubis? No. All of those are no-nos. I think, right? Hold on. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there you go. Didn't load. They didn't load. UN99. That's a no. All right. Bastet, what do you have? I'm gonna have to reset this one too. Oi. The Moon Knight Warriors. No. Maybe. Dayu. Which one is Division 17 Bastet? All right, let me see. Hold on. Oh, what was the other one though? It was Horus, right? Division 17. I think this one. Division 18. Okay, let's go check these out. Come on a second. Oh, schedule. Division 17 Bastet was one. Should be this one. These both. Okay, both of these guys have wins. Did they no show on any of them? Because if they did, then we probably won't watch this. Dayu no showed last week. HT. So they're both competing. All right, for the Chancla. They both lost. So, and then the other one would be. Oh, which one were you? Was it this one? I think it was this one. Evil Empire. Had they lost? Let me see. So they no-showed week 1 against the... Oh, bro, they're gonna get smoked. So yeah, they're a no-show too. Okay, so we're probably better off doing 17 Bastet. Let me see. Might actually have them. What's happening? Ready for some more no-shows today, dude? Grumpy, we're working our way there, man. If y'all find me something, we're looking for a match just right now. So I'm gonna hop in one, and sure, who cares? We're gonna hop in one. If y'all see one that's more competitive in any of the realms as we work along, you let me know and we'll hop over. Just let me know what division, what realm, and what the score roughly is, and then that way I know if it's even close or worth jumping. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Green machine. Green machine. We'll definitely have to jump out of this one. Let me see. There's fighting for us finally. How about your Spurs? Dude, how about them Spurs? You know what I'm saying, boys? Yeah, no, we're not sticking in that match. How about them Spurs? Dude, my voice is shot. Shot. You know what? Horus tends to have decent ones. Let me see. You know who I want to watch? We're doing a little recon. We're doing a little recon today, boys. Doing a little recon. When do these guys play? 15:01. All right. Smoking a pancake. Oh, they're playing trash cans though. Dang it, bro. They're playing absolute trash cans. All right, let me see. I want to see if we can see another team that we haven't seen. You know what? YOLO. Let's go. 16 OT. A little love from beyond. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. They're probably in KVK, team. They're probably in KVK. This is gonna be the hardest part, is finding one right now. But we will rock 'em, sock 'em. 22, 19, 19, rise up, Mr. Anderson. We can try, let me see. Trying to see if we can find somebody who showed up. Showing up is half the game. Oh. We need somebody who has something on the line to show up. That's the difference. Right now, a lot of these teams have been nuked out of the contention already, and so it makes it hard to find something. 2, 88. See, so like this one, they already lost. 2, nothing. All right, let me see. Or if anything, we're just gonna see somebody France. 4, 1, 3, 4. This one might be decent. Let me see. You know what? We'll just rock here, fam. Y'all let me know if y'all see any other matches that are close. I just don't want to spend the whole stream. We'll watch some people run out of the gates. And if we see anything that's closer, once we start seeing scores, y'all let me know. And we'll flip-flop over. Hopefully y'all are having a good morning, man. Me so tired. My voice is shot. And yeah, man, it was a good night. It was a good night. But now, guess what? I think we start. Aren't the finals? I think the finals start tomorrow. So, brother, no rest for the wicked, my friends. No rest for the wicked. We're back at it again tomorrow. When is game 1? Let me see. Pretty confident. It is Wednesday? Is it Wednesday? Ooh, we get a couple days rest. Let's go, boys. Rest my voice. First game's on Wednesday. Yeet. All right. Here we go. We're in Osiris League Week 3. Gonna be a light little match here. We'll adjust accordingly afterwards. So if y'all see anything, put it in the chat. Always looking for more, and we'll go from there. If not, then I'll spend half this stream looking for something. But next week, we will start seeing winners versus winners, and it shouldn't be dead unless they are just not, they just don't care. And so then moving forward, starting next week, we should start seeing more full matches, just because it's winners and winners, and win, go home, or you go home. And that's it. Once the Celtics lost, it was the West to lose. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We're not. I'm not overly confident, because ironically, right, the one team that actually gave us the business during the regular season was the Knicks. Out of everybody in the league, they were the ones that gave us the business the most. I think we actually had a losing record against the Knicks this season in the regular season. We beat OKC 4-1 in regular season. I think we were like 1-3 against the Knicks. So we shall see, my friends. A little rally action coming in here. So I'm not overly confident, but I like the way our team's put together, but I'm not overly confident. But the Spurs in 4, you know what I mean? I'm just kidding. Ooh. A little Archer gonna get bang bang boom boom. Oh, actually, it might survive. These marches are swarming, are getting slapped. Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun. I think the rally might win this, to be honest with you. I think these marches are gonna die before it kills it. I thought the Cavs could have made it spicy, but the Knicks will be interesting. The Cavs? Nah, bro. The Cavs would have gotten swept in 4, to be honest with you. I was kind of hoping the Cavs would win. Bro, they better start TPing in, brother. They're about to lose this. Look at this. Watch this. Nobody TP'd, dude. Oh, my God. Where are all the TPs at, bro? Oh, no. What an L. What an L. And now they have nobody here. No one wants Spurs in 4. Need at least a little fun. Maybe in 6. If it's a little fun, I'll give them in 5. There's nothing more like deflating than winning away. You know what I mean? Like, if people would have seen like how the city was lighting up, bro, we were wild, bro. It was out there. We have this place called The Rock. It's like their training facility that you always see all their stuff. And at the training facility, they have a whole outdoor area that's a watch party, a viewing area. Brother, they were doing the clap like after the win when they show them. Brother, there was like thousands of people were there. That doesn't include all the bars, the streets, it was nuts. Nuts. Oh, Red already took everything, brother. Brother, how is Red winning this, dude? Look at this. What? Oh, because they have more players. GG's. The War of the Marches wins once more. Best hate watch of my life today. Enjoy Cancun, my friend. You got a one-way trip to Cancun. Ooh. Bop, 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 bop. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Granted, finals game 7s are always epic. Game 7 would be in San Antonio, so you know what I mean. But I don't know. Give me a game 5 nostalgia. You know, back but 1999 with little Timmy Duncan. You know the ratings are gonna milk the absolute shit out of that. You know what I mean? The showing Timmy, showing Wimby, showing Pop, showing Mitch. It's gonna be. It's already confirmed that we lost one of our coaches already for next season. So, you know, it's winner go home. You know, the real funny part is the news was reporting that Sochan, the player that we traded to the Knicks earlier, is the only player that is guaranteed a ring this series because of the way the rules are structured. If you played a majority or whatever the rule is, if your team wins, you get a ring. And because he qualified, either if he wins it with the Knicks or if the Spurs win, he still gets a ring. I'm like, bro, that's cooked. What kind of shit is that? What kind of shit is that? So he's playing on the Knicks when we traded him, but either way, he's still winning he's getting a ring. All right, boys, I need y'all to go on the hunt. Find me a match. Or we can just bounce and try to find one ourselves, but I'd prefer to show something that's going on. Oh yeah, they're gonna go bang this. We can at least watch this right now. 15 UTC, we'll work on that. We got an hour to look around and find it. I barely even wanted to roll out of bed for this match, for this time slot, but I missed y'all. I hope. Yo, my voice. But for you, DC, I would gladly lose it. Brother with the 10 gifties. Yo, what's going on, big dog? All right, I'll put your costume on. Do you want it right now? Or you want it at the 15 UTC time slot? Because right now it isn't really going on, so we can do whatever you want, big dog. But yo, huge shout out for the 10 gifties, DC. I appreciate you, big dog. Make sure if you're in the chat and you got gifted one, yo, make sure you thank our boy DC. Look at Car. Okay, Car. I see Car got one. Yo, Car with the gifty. Brother, I don't even know what's popping on. It's pop off, King. Good morning, my friend. How are you? The crazy Dane. Bro, I don't even know how to say your name. Arusha? Or at Arusha. Darren Solomon. Faker, yo. CIN, Cobra. Gotcha. Good morning. I'm always unlucky with this memberships, dude. Shion, that's because you don't support, brother. You know what I mean? It's because you don't support, brother. I'm just kidding. No, usually the way that it works is it bases it off of people there, and they might be lurking. Some of them I know are always pretty much here. So the way the system works, I think it usually bases the algorithm on like chat rate, you know, how often you're watching, so it prioritizes like your main members first, and then it will spread out. Hell of a week, passed my certifications at work. Yo, let's go, DC. Congratulations, my friend. And had a fun Zone 2 war and COD KVK, so been good. Dude, I'm so happy for you, my friend. Congrats again on passing your certs, bud. Hell yeah. Always gotta celebrate those W's, brother. Make sure to tell the family I said hi, and I hope everybody's doing good, my friend. But yo, today is all about the Spurs. If you're an OKC fan, brother, you're gonna have to earmuff it all day today, big dogs. You have to earmuff it all day. All right, this one's pretty much shot, team. I think we're just gonna, let's just watch them swarm this, and then we are gonna hot dotty out of here and see if we can find something. All right, I'm gonna hot dotty out of here. I will, and we were doing good. I'll take the costume at 15. Yo, I'm out. I'm down. All right. Can plan strategically. Which one do you want, DC? The only new addition that we have is the Sloth. The Sloth is the newest addition. So the Bulbicorn, which one is he? 3842 KVK about to get fun soon. Ooh, like during the stream fun or like in the coming week fun? Shion, let me know. Put the details in the rock chat on Discord. I'll put Discord in the if you're not already in there, big dog, put the details in the Discord and I'll add it. Oh yeah, this one's over, boys. This one's over. Coming days. All right. And bro, gotta talk so much to my cousin about an OKC. Yo, here, let me see. Hello. Oh. Ba ba ba. Enjoy your free vacation to Cancun. Yeah. Woo-hoo. Got him. Got him. You make sure you give him a little flop though when you do that too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, DC? You gotta flop kind of into the muck. You know what I mean? When you talk a little trash, make sure you fall over a little bit. You know what I mean? You gotta stutter on your words, not only in when you deliver it, but you gotta like fall on your words. Let me see. Oh yeah, they're getting all cooked all around, bro. There's some of these aren't even, brother. They're not even all rolling. Let me see. There's something. I'm gonna have to bring this up to them. There's something weird and funky about the system right now. Was it like an 8v8, bro? Oh yeah. Oh, blew out the arc. Dude, I really want to find a bigger match, but we might not. We might not, fam. We might not. But next week we should have cleaner matches for sure. 13 is also kind of weird. Let me see. Horus. No, over. Ooh, okay. 2-1, 2-8. Let's spectate. Yo, okay, we got a proper fight in the middle. Let's go. We're staying here. We're staying here, boys. We found one. We did the thing. Where's the arc at, though? Ooh, go red. Yo, okay, we got a little bing, bing, bong, bong. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, half decent show up. I like it. I like it, team. We're just going to enjoy, watch out, hang out, have a good time. The arc runner gets nuked. This is arc number 1, so it's going to be worth about 3,000 points, or is going to be worth 3,000 points. It looks like, is there enough red in here to take the... Okay, yeah, red has a great presence in here. Let's see if blue picks it up. And I'll do the sloth. Yo, okay. Sounds good. I got you, big dog. I got you. Of course, I'm already in there. All right. Well, just drop me the deets, my friend, in rock chat. Rock chat. Drop me the deets. If you know times, then drop them. Drop them. What happened to my comment? Prince? What? There was a comment? Did it auto? I don't see anything that got blocked. What happened, Prince? What'd you post? Post it again. I don't see a comment. The system might have just auto done something, but I don't. Usually I'll see like blocked or something, not blocked, but like where the mod will block something. I haven't seen anything. What'd you say? What did you say, big dog? I missed you, brother. How you been, Prince? Good to see you. Hold on. Where's the arc? Oh, it's still dead. All right. Dude, we got a little mid-fight action going on. All right, let me catch up. some New York strips for my cruise since we passed our certs. Yo, let's go. Do you know how to cook like that? No, I'm just kidding. I know you know how to cook like that. Bro, send me when you mailing me one, bro. When you mailing me one, you know what I mean? Overnighter. You doing, dude, DC, have you seen, there's like I'll have to tag you in it. There's a construction company that does TikTok, right? And they literally cook everything using construction equipment. And I mean everything. Like they use the I don't know what they're all called, but like the machine, the tractor that like scoops all the soil. They use that bucket for like crawfish boils, and they fill it up and then heat it with the light. And then as a mixer, they use like the cement mixers. And then it's pretty funny. Like the wall cutter, like the I think it's a jigsaw, I think is what it is, where you like cut into the wood and do all that kind of. Dude, brother, they're using that to cut the meat. Like, bro, it started laughing. It's too good. It's too funny. Let me see. You a starter again this week? You know what, Grumpy? I didn't even check, big dog. I didn't even check. I should check before the 15 UTC. I'll find out. Been so crazy. It's been so crazy. I haven't even checked. They usually lock it in on Saturday too, and so we were like mad busy yesterday. I barely even got on for the altar stuff, and I didn't stream it because I was like, I don't know if this is gonna last. And it was pretty fun. So in the 40-28 fights yesterday, it was pretty fun. I just hung out with Chad. Hung out on Chad's stream for a little bit. Friends, yeah, you blocked me. You son of a Texas. Yo, what? What? I missed you, big dog. How have you been? How's life? How's life? Love? You know what I'm saying? For Huns OL, yeah. Yeah, I've seen some of that. Yeah, dude, it's pretty funny, dude. I like it. And then it looks good, and you're just like, bro, what? What? They made like fettuccine Alfredo on it. I was like, brother, I don't know if I trust cooking on that thing, but you know what? I would try it. Yeah, I can't wait for my OL match. Just want to catch fades with the people. Off season kills me. Yeah. Dude, we're gonna catch a haircut, brother. Low key, not a jab from our KVK, but brother, I might spend more healing speed ups in an OL match than I will in this KVK. I ain't gonna lie. Zing, catch some strays. You know what I mean? Grumpy, I'll look. Those fights were a ton of fun. Yeah, it was pretty fun. TB out there running. Blame Clyde. Hashtag blame Clyde. They were all over the map doing their thing, man. They were absolutely clapping. It was pretty funny. It looks like they have you starting. Yo, bro, did I finally make it? Did I make the team? Brother, I went from being last pick on the dodgeball team to now third from the last to being picked on the dodgeball team. Yo, you're welcome. You're welcome, team. So I guess 19 ETC, we'll be watching that again. Bro, ours is done already? Yo, cooked. Titan, yo. Shout out on Twitch, big dog. Well, our arc match is done. Minute 1. Dude, why y'all gotta be so good, bro? Hey, but next week, hopefully we'll start getting some good matches. We got eliminations. People are going home. They're getting sent on vacation. Week 4, we start sending people bye-bye. Single elimination. No more group plays. No more nothing, brother. Red capturing the arc. Yo, there you go. Ooh, takes the lead. They lost all their structures, but they took the lead, boys. They took the lead. Oh my God. Oh my God. 1100 score to 80 per minute. Bruh. If you were looking at that thinking, you know what, these guys are clearly dominating, you would be wrong. And it's about to get higher too once this altar ticks over. Jesus Christ on a motorbike. Yeah, TB killed it, man. BE78 got destroyed. GG's, brother. I love how Titan, you just subtly just dropped your junk on their forehead, brother, by naming them like hard, dude. It's just like, that's tough. H51L are eliminated. Their alliance fell apart completely. Oh Lord, Titan, see what you did, bro? You made them quit. They blame you. Prince, the life. It's been as hectic as the NBA playoffs. At least it ain't the WNBA. Oh, yikes. I sold one of my companies, so I've been dealing with that. I know, so sad. If it makes your situation in your life better, brother, I'm happy for you. If it didn't, then I'm sorry. I know sometimes we got to do it out of necessity, but if it helped you and it's gonna make your life better, then hey, I'm happy for you, my friend. Grumpy, we fighting a 300 million alliance for OL though, so likely a cakewalk. And you know, I just hope they show up. Yeah, brother. When they don't show up, man, it takes something that should be like 10 minutes and turns it into like 30 minutes of like absolute sweat fest in order to do anything. DC also, Gwen found a shiny Cubone plush at the store yesterday. And how could I tell her no when she picks it up and calls it a dino? Dude, DC, did you queue up the dino? Have you seen those videos where they have like the French bulldogs? And it's like the dinosaurs on the screen. Dino. Dude. The Cubone. I don't know if I have any good Cubone Pokemon. You can probably see all the stuff that we ripped. Dude, we got absolutely cooked. We found some prismatic, aka traumatic evolutions this weekend. We found a couple ETBs and got absolutely blasted on them. Not even like, oh, we found, no, blasted. But we did find some cute ones for Chaos Rising. The Cubone one, our favorite artwork is there's a Chinese exclusive Cubone card that is really cool. Let's see if I can find a pic for you. There's a Chinese exclusive one. Let's see. Probably some of the best artwork I've ever seen. You would have to hunt for it, like price wise. I'm just posting a picture. Let me see. See if I can save image, save Cubone. All right, let me see if I can drop it in here for you, DC. Oh, yo, I'm the wrong one. Dude, why does Gumbo always message me on stream, bro? Just get in the stream, bro. Just get in the stream. All right, humble. DC, I'm gonna drop it in here, big dog. Wait a second. Upload file. Oh, can't spell. Dude, check out that artwork, bro. Check out the artwork, though. Make sure your girl doesn't see it, though. You know what I mean? You're gonna be cooked. You're gonna be cooked, brother. Let me see. Dino. Just don't tell your daughter the legend of how Cubone was made, brother. It'll turn a happy story into a sad story very quick. Very quick. Very quick, it's a 10. Top 64 team MMR wise. Rank 34, if I'm not wrong. And Horus, 3.6 billion MMR, 1098. Moves on to the semifinals. Yo, congrats. Yeah, killer. The Pokemon, bro. Cubone. Come on, man. Come on. I posted the pic that I was talking about in the Discord. If y'all want to check it out. The artwork is some of the best artwork I've seen. But it's a Chinese exclusive card that you can only get from their specific pack. And it's probably some of the most beautiful artwork I've seen. It's like 2 Cubones on a bridge. If you've never seen it. All right, blue. Oh, bro, they blew this one out of the water, dude. Because let me guess, score per minute. Yeah, dude, the reset's been hard on red. They did so good. They got so good in mid, but lost all their structures. Dang, killer. Yeah, brother. Wait, brother, let's not leak out the sadness of the story, my friend. But yeah, that's the legend right there. There's a whole thing behind it. There's also a different alternative thing that people think is, there's a whole like lore thing that it's like a, what was it? I forgot if it was a underdeveloped Charizard. Like there was like a different story behind it that people, I don't think it's like a legit thing. I think it was like people making stories, but I thought it was kind of cool. But yeah, the Charmander's mom died and it was orphaned. Then his flame went out and he's wearing the skull of his mom. See, somehow Mrs. Bulba, who doesn't even like love Pokemon like that, knew the story. There you go. I got some rare packs. Yo, Titan. Which ones did you get? We pulled some goodies. Or the wifey, I should say, pulled some goodies. We pulled the Irises fighting one that hasn't sold yet, but it has a lot of eyes on it right now on our eBay and Macari stuff. We pulled the AZ Tranquility, the SIR from the new set, aka the wife did. And what else have we pulled? I haven't listed the Zard yet, the both of them, because they're all kind of climbing right now. So I'll probably sit on them probably until at least the 30th anniversary. So I'll be sitting on them for like 3-4 months, let it build up, and then I'll probably list those. I think the biggest card I have right now, it's probably like a $60 card right now on there. Nothing crazy. I'm sitting on the other ones. Probably put the Dragonairs, the Dratinis, and all those up sooner than later. And got a bunch of full art stuff up. It's like the $15 to $20 range. Been doing good. They've been picking up. All right, Blue got a free arc here. Shared the pic of it in Discord. Yo, let me see. Oh, that's cute. Dinoto. Yes, Cubone. I don't think I have any good Cubone cards, man. I don't think I have any good Cubone cards. I'd have to look. Dinoto. Oh, rally. This should go down. Booster of EX Deoxys. Ooh, very nice. You gonna rip or you gonna hold? One fossil and one jungle. Ooh, yeah, those are pretty expensive there, my friend. I have one crazy expensive card. Yeah, I think the most expensive, I realized after chatting with some of the guys that the Zard wouldn't 10, so I'm not gonna send that out. And then PSA did what PSA is doing, so I wouldn't even send that anyways. I do think one of the EV promos that I got from Prismatic would 10, so I may look at sending that one at some point in the future. And then we got Mrs. Bulbo. We went to the card show. Was it last week or 2 weeks? I don't remember. I told you all about. Found there's some fire cards, fam. We finally got the Slow King SIR, bro. Some of the most beautiful artwork that I think I've seen. The Cubone one I still think is better, but the SIR one is pretty legit. Pretty legit. Let me see. It is Slow King SIR. Oh yeah, look, team. She got her thing. Look. Yo, her new binder came in. She's excited. Look. Let me show y'all. Because the match, let's be real. All right, look. Look. I don't know if y'all can see the reflection is wild on this. Let me see. You see the SIR up the top? And then she put her stuff together. Dude, she's super proud. Let me see another page real quick. And then we're still working on building it all out. But yeah. But yeah, the SIR one, the one was in the top right corner. That one. We found out at the card show, so we were over the moon about it. And then I got a couple more expensive Venusaurs, and I think that's where we ended off. The Gold Star Rayquaza. Ooh, very nice. We have a couple of Rayquazas, not the expensive ones though. The new. I think there's a Rayquaza set that's coming out at the end of the year. I think it's the one right after the 30th anniversary. I think is one that's coming out, the new Rayquaza set. So prepare yourselves. Prepare yourself. Good God. And then I took it all back, fam. Dude, this escalated quickly. This went from 0 to 100 quick. I think, excuse me, kill up. I think the new Pokemon season isn't very good. I think the issue with it is Pokemon win in the sense where they kind of like celebrated their own wins. If you know what I mean? Like, if you've watched sports where they like celebrate before they've done anything. And so like a lot of the sets feel like half cooked. They do have some really awesome artwork, but it's not enough where people are like, you know what, I'll just spend the $30 to get the card and not spend $30 on packs. That's the problem. Like Prismatic, all of those, it had so many evolutions and it all costed $500-600. Like, no, most people want to try to rip for it, right? Instead of spending $6,000 to get all the evolutions raw, not even graded, raw. These don't have that, right? The Perfect Order didn't have, outside of the Meowth and like one other card, it didn't have any cards that were worth chasing. So I think we bought like maybe 4 or 5 packs. Like, didn't even buy ETBs for. Oh no, we did get a couple of ETBs for it. But I think that's just because we found them in the wild and it was my first ETB. I didn't really. It's so hard finding ETBs here that I'm not gonna spend $180 on them. Just not like. I know my luck, and I'm not that guy that's gonna do that. I already got best from EX Deoxys. Yo, that's awesome, bro. I don't think I've ever ripped Deoxys. I do have a couple cards that we got from bulk buys. That was a holo. But I think it was like a trainer card. I don't think it was an actual guy on that. But yeah, we bought out a couple of bulk bundles from people and got some. And PSA 10, it's 50K, yo. Let's go. Sheesh. A bunch of slowpokes, keep them away from Team Rocket so they don't steal their tails to sell them. Oof. Slowpoke glaze holy. Yeah, brother. Yeah, mine's looking fat too, my friends. Mine's a fat Bulbasaur stack, brother. I can show y'all some of the ones that we got after the match, if y'all want to see them. Pretty much everything we've ripped outside of any of the Slowpokes, Slowbro, Slow Kings, and then the Bulba, Ivy, and Venus, we pretty much are selling. So they'll be up on the stores if y'all are interested in them. Then y'all like Pokemon and are hunting for it, then check it out. Bulba Breaks. The Bulba Breaks. Going, hold up. Roman, yo, good to see you, big dog. Are you John Wick's papa? Which are you talking old school John Wick, Roman? I wasn't as good looking as him, man. He had that Italian blood in him, brother. Italians. Had them good looks, and then he was talented musically, brother. I was cooked, brother. I was cooked from the start, man. Most people don't even know that about John Wick back in the day. That John Wick was actually in an orchestra. That was literally his full-time job. He was in an orchestra. I don't know if he ever really opened up about that kind of stuff. But yeah, we would chat about it all the time. He was in an orchestra, and then when he would edit videos, he would always ask me like tips and tricks and stuff like that for editing quickly, just because he was always on the road or doing stuff. And then with the whole COVID thing, then it kind of slowed down the orchestra, so then he focused more on the streaming. No, I like John. Most people don't even know John Wick nowadays. He's the newer players. Everyone always if you like a lot of like fruit dealer content, that people like fruit dealer, like the way he breaks stuff down. John Wick was doing that way back in the day. Back when it wasn't sexy, but people liked it. He was the original fruit dealer, my friends. And then I got him in Osiris League, and then hooked him, and then then it blew up from there. I haven't chatted with him in a hot second though. I saw Gecko. Ooh, I think he was in Schmuck Stream like a week or two ago. I chatted with him for a little bit. He said he's doing good. We what? We. Your legends, friends, love your stream. I appreciate you, Roman. It's been a journey, my friend. It's been a journey. At the end of the day, I came back to Rock, right? Because I love the community. I missed y'all. And Rock's always been good to me. I just needed a break. for a little while, and AUEM just dropped the absolute ball. Like, they fumbled harder than OKC, bro. They fumbled harder than OKC, bro. Yeah. And I'll be honest, I've tried other games just behind the scenes that I'm not really like, I wasn't gonna stream, right? And there's just nothing that gets me like, I don't know. There's nothing that hooks me like Rock did. And Rock still hooks me, right? I kind of just wish the lull. Like we need to go back. Like some of the systems need to get reworked, and I think we'll be fun. I think right now we're nuking so hard on limitations in certain systems that it's kind of, it's like something that you're trying to cram into a box that just the seams of the box are busting out and you're trying to contain it. It just feels like that. It feels like they just need to let the game be what it wants to be and grow. They do. I 100% give them the stamp of approval on fighting the pilots situation. But I think at the same point, we also, once we tackle that, we need to start tackling the lack of large KVKs, because that's what made Rock great. That's what makes it enjoyable. That's what makes people want to sit there for hours on a stream and watch absolute bloodbaths of KVKs. Like, that's what it needs. That's what it needs to go back to its roots. I love, and this is the part I was always afraid of doing, and I'll bring this up. I was always afraid of doing it, a restart, because I didn't think I could sustain multiple accounts. And I probably can't, I'll be honest with you. I haven't really been spending a ton on the 4028 account. Kind of the base essentials, like the monthly stuff that's affordable. But seeing all the differences now, even from people who started accounts 3 or 4 months ago, is crazy. KVK1, I'll be honest with you, even though we didn't have very many fights in it, seeing all the systems and all of those things that are in place in KVK1, absolute ball. I think Chad would agree with me. I think KVK1, the systems, if we put those in SOC, brother, you would have so many people that would return because it wasn't based on Crystal Tech anymore. It's insane. Like, I don't know. I'm definitely gonna come off as the guy who's glazing like KVK1, in the sense that I love the idea that there is no individual tech, that there's kingdom tech. So there is still tech, but it's free. It's based on contribution. So like if you're doing certain things, you'll get a certain currency and you donate it towards your kingdom tech. You don't buy them. You don't do it. You have to earn them through events, through rewards, through all those kinds of deals. You get them and you contribute towards them. You hunt barbs, you get them. You do all that stuff, you get them. And it's kingdom tech, right? We're running around. There's no like, oh, I need to worry about this guy who had max tech after first pass. Like there isn't any of that, right? There's still people that are strong, but you don't have to worry about all that kind of stuff. It doesn't nuke the fun because of that. Now, what I will say is I really dislike the way that Kingsland operates in KVK1, 100%. I hate that it opens the passes and you can't build, that you have to wait like 3 days and then start building. Like, bro, I think that's like neutering the fighting. When Kingsland opens, it should be open. You know what I mean? Not the other way around. That's tough because OKC fumbled hard. Yeah, and they're still fumbling right now. They're still fumbling it right now, and that's the biggest L. Anubis, yep, won't come back due to the cost of it. I played because of Arc, so the spending requirement weighed heavily. And that's the thing, Anubis, you know what I mean? Like, I think right now, we're working on it with them in the sense where we're trying to, I think they're slowly starting to realize, like, while Crystal Tech was nice at the beginning, it's probably the one thing that's holding them back the most. The spend is the issue right now for non-existent stuff that goes away, that resets. At the end of the day, if people, the logic that we're putting is, at the end of the day, if you make a game fun, they're gonna spend on it. They're gonna want to unlock stuff. They're gonna want to participate in these events. They're gonna want to do this. You don't need Crystal Tech for that. We can easily make up all that money with cosmetics that cost $20. You buy all the player base wants it, boom. Take it from Clash of Clans, from COC. Brother, $5 skins go a long way. $20 skins go a long way. Shoot, you could even make a cosmetic pass for the month and it would go a long way. It doesn't have to be about Crystal Tech. Because yes, it would cost them a couple $100,000, but in return, if you do something like that, you're gonna make well over $100,000. You know what I mean? And that's the part that I always say, and my wife hears me nonstop, is like, don't go chasing after pennies and then miss out on the dollars. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. They're chasing after pocket change when they could be leaving dollars on the table. Cosmetics are the #1 easiest way to make money in gaming because people want them. They want cool skins. They want, March cosmetics. They want Alliance cosmetics. Like you could bang out all this stuff. Do a nice monthly cosmetic pass that includes an Alliance color or something like that. I promise you, there's going to be people that are going to want it. There's going to be people that are going to want it. And don't have it cost $13,000. Let's be real, fam. It was not worth. That was a huge L in my opinion, too. DC, Hoki, you can make Crystal Tech not so pay to win heavy, then it would be a better system. I don't think it needs to be there, though. That's the thing, DC, that I've been saying, and I've been kind of glazing it with Chad as well, is the KVK one Kingdom Tech is great, and it costs no money. The Heliamber system, you can spend on it. I think I spent like $20, and I got hella rewards for it. I ain't complaining. You know what I mean? Like $20 versus a couple of thousand. I'll take $20. You know what I mean? Like it's just one of those things. Roman, I'm happy GameStart fixed problems about pilots. Yeah, we're gonna figure that out. Like, I think a lot of people are like worried about it, and they should be. Like, if you're worried about it, then you're the right people that it should be targeting. Not you personally. I'm just saying in general. If players are worried about it, then they're definitely like cooked. Or if people just want to play Arc, you could have a personal entry fee for the tournament, a pass to buy. I don't think you even need a pass. I think we talked about this a long time, Anubis, where it was like, I think just having accounts locked and playable, not based on what you have in your personal account, is the play. I mean, all accounts level, troops capped, is the play. Make it a game mode within the game. Don't make it an event. Cosmetics are huge, yeah. Dude, Grumpy, as well as I do, we're all avid gamers. Like, people want their city to look like that, not like that. I'm not saying there's anything bad about that, but they like, you can add a little sand animation, $9.99, boom. People are gonna buy the shit out of that. Can I add little icons above my thing that are animated? Boom, $5. People are gonna buy the shit out of that. It ain't rocket science. I think the non-sexy part, and this is where I think Lilith's minds are, is they're like, it's $5. How much money could we possibly make? I promise you, the moment they do something like that, they're gonna be like, whoa, because there's gonna be far more buy-in. There's gonna be more buy-in. You're gonna convert a lot of free-to-play. You're gonna do a lot of that kind of stuff. Those are the things you need to convert free-to-play. When free-to-play are like, bro, it's only $5. It's a cheeseburger, and I could have something cool. Boom, done. They're already in it. You converted a player that's worth more. That's worth more than the extra $80, because they're not gonna just convert for one time, right? You kind of like, you feed into that. It's marketing 101. People want to show personality in cosmetics, let them do that. Yeah. I've always said I'm surprised they don't let us like change our colors, like have this cosmetic, right? And if I want it purple, then I can make it purple. If I want to make it pink, then I make the skin and the purples will change to pink. Like, I'm surprised we can't already do that. Make it our own. Maybe you have a limited color range where there's like 10 colors to choose from, but the idea that you could pick and choose your own colors or adjust the colors or do whatever, I think is wild. Wow, this one went way out of hand, team. We were at like a 1K difference and somehow it went to the 20K difference, bro. What? Kingdom 4028, yeah. I'm with Chadsky and Schmuck and Billet. Yeah. I'm in 4028. You might see my name as migrate to 4028 right now. That's currently my name. You know what I mean, team? Equal accounts for real comp in Osiris League without KVKs hurting their product. Yep. That's the play, fam. That's the play. That's the play. And to this day, I've said that. You know me, I've said that for the last like 5 years. And to the day, that is the hill that I would die on. There's a lot of people that will die on other hills. That's the hill that I would die on. Years after I quit, and it's the same structure. Some of it's still the same. They've added a couple things, Anubis, but for the most part, outside of fog, and then they added in the NPC, which they honestly need to rework that. It just doesn't give enough buff or incentive to doing it. So they added that in. But yeah, for the most part, yeah. Grumpy, fun stuff for $5. I'm buying without even thinking. Exactly, Grumpy. Bro, how fun was the Ultra fight yesterday? I actually had a good time. I wish I would have been able to stream it, but I'm glad Chad got to show it. Chad out there nuking and tanking everybody, bro. He's bringing sexy back, you know what I mean? DJ Chad bringing sexy back, bro. TB were manimals, bro. Hashtag blame Clyde. Absolute units last night, bro. At least they honored my retirement with an altar. Yes. How have you been, Anubis? How's the family? How's everybody? After taking that Arc Runner title, I lost all drive to play. It happens, my friend. It happens. Yeah, I took off for a couple of years, played AOEM, and it just didn't hit that the way I wanted it to. And they just didn't listen either. So it's like, at that point, it's like yelling at the sky, and you're just like, all right, at a certain point, you got to realize, like, you're just yelling at the sky, right? Nothing's going to happen. You're not going to make it rain. Where'd they drop to the death? Okay, so they went to the top. Let me see. Brother, we're dropping that junk on this guy's forehead. Let me see. 86. Going full throttle, boys. Full throttle. Chad was wrecking. HMJ punched surprisingly well. They did pretty good. I think HMJ, I don't know if I would say well, because we moved some players over. But considering that the T5 players were the ones that were targeting them, they did pretty well. I think the mistake they had was they kept fighting in the thing, and then PPH and kept fighting with them, and so they never captured the altar until super late, when they literally cleared them out like 20 minutes prior. So they just missed out on a bunch of points. But they'll fine tune it. They'll be good. It's all like, that's the fun part, is there's so many new players that are learning that we'll all get on the same note soon enough. I'm not worried about it. Good. Just got back from my first cruise. Oldest boy is a stud baseball player. Don't get that from me. Yo, what position does he play? We're good, man. We're good. Just busy. The wife's business is growing. She's selling up to wazoo now, and I launched the card business is launched. So we're on eBay, Macari, doing that thing as a little side gig. And streaming's been streaming, man. We're steadily growing, slow and steady, still having a good time. And the Spurs won, so GG's. OKC, have fun on your Cancun vacation. And dude, it's just been good, man. Just been tiring. Just a lot of stuff going on. Starting shortstop and top starting pitcher. Yo, this guy's the absolute Shohei, bro. He's the next Shohei, brother. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. Last game he pitched 4 innings, 64 pitches with no runs allowed, and gonna be 9 in 2 weeks, brother. He has that cannon. He has that cannon, that arm cannon. PBO 379. That's when you know it got out of hand. Yes, wee, brother. GG, brother. This one cooked. All right. And then DC got a sloth costume for the 10 gifted, so we'll do that one for our 15 UTC cast. Here in probably like what, for like an hour? But we're not shutting down. We're just gonna chill, hang out. But if you want to migrate to 4028, you know what I mean? We'll go say hi to everybody real quick. Let's do we have any events we need to do while we kill the hour? Let me see real quick. I was a football guy, so no clue where he get it from, dude. He's pulling the Deion Sanders, brother. He's just gonna be like a quadruple sport player. Solar, hope you're ready to see our match next week. What match? What match, Solar? You're in like 20 kingdoms, sis. What match? Are y'all any good? Answer me that. Are you any good? Or are you as good as you are at bowling? You know what I mean? All right, let's do our dailies real quick, fam. Hold on a second. I graduated from FSU, so I have him hoping to play there one day. Yo, let's go. You talking in Huns, Osiris? Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. Grumpy. 2293. Is that where her other account is? All right, so we're in the absolute duds. The duds of events right now. So what was I doing? Oh, I need to do the daily stuff. Give me a second. Let me see. Yait. I'm talking 2293. I'm OL coordinator there. Brother. Rip. Somebody send up a prayer. Somebody send up a prayer for Solar's team. .1093 still top dogs in OL. Until somebody beats them, yeah. But I think 1093 went down to, I think they're going to do a One Alliance Kingdom now, which is kind of an L. But it is what it is. Oh, my hat, my face. Oh. No, we have another Ultra fight, I think, on Wednesday. So no building yet. But we had our first Ultra fight yesterday. Let's see. Oh, we looking on honor, boys. Ooh, 82. The kills have been kind of light for me. But I don't know, fam. I'm just the kind of guy, like, say what people want, whatever. I'm just not a big fan of feeding. And so, like, for me, like, doing 1v1s and all, like, I feel like I'm cheating myself. Call me old school, but, like, I want to earn my KP the way of the warrior. I want to be fighting. I don't want 1v1s. I want to fight. You know what I mean? So if that means I have lower KP, then boom. You know what I mean? But when there are fights, I'm there. You know what I mean? Win, lose, or draw. If I'm dying, I'm trying. You know what I mean? And that's the difference. It is what it is. I think we ended up getting... What do we end up at? We were at like 4, so like 4.5 mil KP. Or the KP yesterday. For the hour long or whatever it was. It was hard getting some because we had absolute, like, they were the group was bloodthirsty. So, like, when you watch on Chad's stream, they were dying as fast as they were marching, which was kind of tough. It was kind of hard. I ain't gonna lie. And everybody was getting, like, insane trades. I got some good trades, but nothing that was crazy. Nothing that was crazy. My equipment is what needs the most work, but it is what it is. We won all of our matches. Yo, congrats, Solar. 1093 went to one alliance because of the struggles of leadership. Maintaining more than one is just rough. Maybe. I think it's also like navigating a multi-alliance kingdom in a non-multi-alliance game right now. I've always said that I thought that was the biggest L that they did in the game, was that. That navigating is insane. All right, boost. Let me do dailies real quick. My throat's all dry and shit. Bassett Division 25, us versus 3199. It should be a good match. Ooh, okay. Give 1 second, sis. What we'll probably do is Solar, can you let me know in rock chat on the server on Discord? Let me know. That way I'll take note of it. Matches to keep our eyes out, because next week should be good matches starting. So we won't struggle finding matches. Yes. I think he'll beat me. Let me see. Will he beat me? 46-58. Yeah, I'm pretty confident. The Caesar is like deceptively good. Let's see. The Caesar is what's gonna take me out of anything. Caesar. Let's do you. Let's see. Hope we hit them next week. GC felt that we lost our zone 2, but took 1 million deads in the zone, and God. Tonight 3 went to one alliance for matchmaking, not for leadership reasons. Yeah, and that's kind of what I was getting at is I feel like there's too many like systems stacked against multi-alliance kingdoms. It's too hard to navigate. You're having to shuffle people. Yeah, that Caesar's gonna absolutely dookie on me. I'm pretty confident. Ooh, the Sun Tzu. Oh, we need to get that Caesar down. The Matilda, brother. Look at the Matilda out here, brother. What? What? Go up, go up, go up. Yes. There we go, there we go, there we go. Take that Sun Tzu out. Ooh, we're gonna do it. Are we gonna do it, team? Watch me lose to a Matilda, team. Oh my God. Brother, CC, what are you doing? What are you doing, CC? Oh my God, if she takes me out, oh my God, sis. The damn healing, bro. And she's beating me in damage. Oh, come on. What is that? What is that? Brother's playing 5D chess out here, bro. He's playing 5D chess out here. We're cooked. We're cooked. Billet's playing 5D chess out here, bro. Damn it. We suck again. We suck again. Brother, we suck again. Homie's playing 5D chess out here, boys. What was he doing? All right, let me do these real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Done, done. Boost me up, boys. Boost me up. Equipment. We already did commander. Let's collect some chesties, boys. Let's collect the chesties. 125. Oh my. Let me make sure I catch up in chat. Morning, Milky. Yo, good morning, my friend. How are you doing, bud? Were you able to do a little altar fights yesterday, Milky? Matilda's sneaky good, brother. Yeah, I hate Matilda, brother. Cooks me. Especially if you got that purple set for like $5 or whatever. Oh no. Is that the meta? 1093 is going to make into teams like 2489 either way, so that logic is flawed. The logic behind it is trying to navigate multiple alliances into KVKs that prioritize individual alliances doesn't really help. The domain system kills multi-alliance kingdoms. I don't care what anybody tells me and they ain't convincing me. Domain system kills the growth of kingdoms. It solves one problem, but created... Okay, I'll put it this way. How do I put this? The whole reason for the creation of the domain system, in my opinion, was to solve what they considered to be a large problem back in the day, which was extremely large kingdoms finding a very hard time getting match made, right? So you had issues with 1254 and other kingdoms that were really large that kept getting no match found because they just couldn't line up with kingdoms that were of their size. So what did they do? They introduced the domain system to help try to solve the problem because it is no longer based on a kingdom that has 10 alliances at 11 billion power. It's based on a small sample and it piecemeals out everything. The problem with it is me as a player in a kingdom, I want to play with my friends, right? If they're in another alliance or if they're over here or wherever, you used to be able to play with them, right? Now, if lo and behold, the domain system holds you back, you're not even playing with your friends anymore. So then at that point, what's the point? You know what I mean? So in an effort to solve the matchmaking issue, they were able to kind of solve it. But in an effort of doing that, they also nuked the idea of having larger kingdoms, which is what made rock great. The large scale fights. And I know if you're newer to the game, right, you haven't experienced it, and that's okay. I don't blame you for it. But nowadays, any fight that you see is not large scale. Okay. I don't care if you're still watching 1093, 2489. You could fit all of those marches from the largest KVKs nowadays, and that would have been one kingdom in the starting zone for old school Rise of Kingdoms. Now let that sink in. Now you have 4 kingdoms of that size fighting in. That is what made rock great. And I don't know if we can get back there. I know we can't get back there if the current systems stay. And we are currently working at trying to get them to kind of retool certain systems to allow for possibility of kingdom growth. Because the other thing I will say is once they, and this was kind of, I think, an unforeseen issue that they didn't really quite think of, right? When you take a very large active kingdom and reduce them down in size by a massive percentage, they still have the mentality of large kingdom fighting, right? What does that mean, right? Back in the day when we had a lot of kingdoms, right? We could rotate players in and out. So we never had to worry about missing rally leads, missing garrisons, missing anything, right? We would just rotate them into the alliances and that's it, right? When you reduced it down, that's when the rise of pilots became an issue, right? Because now you have kingdoms that are having to cover 24/7, but can't rotate players in and out 24/7 because you locked them down to a domain system that inherently cripples larger kingdoms, right? So they created multiple issues with the domain system in an effort to solve the matchmaking issue. Right. And so that's my firm opinion on that. I'm not saying anybody else is wrong, but I think until they retool systems like that, the game is going to continue to kind of stagnate in growth wise. We are getting new kingdoms, and don't get me wrong, right? But once they hit SOC, all of that's going to change, right? When people were talking to me and they brought up Scarab or brought up large restart projects, I'm like, hey, that's kudos, right? Have a good time. But the message is going to change very quickly from we are a 6 alliance kingdom to we are a 2 alliance kingdom very quickly. And either players are going to have to hop on the boat or they're going to get kicked off the boat, right? There is no like, we can live with a 1,500 players. It doesn't work like that in SOC. And so if you're new to the game and you're in a large restart project, prepare yourself because that is what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Yes, for a while, got a bit of KP. Yo, let's go. Not the Matilda. Yeah, dude, I got cooked, Adrian, brother. I got cooked. The Gathering set and running Matilda is pretty good. I ran Joan Matilda for a while on Canyon. I'm not a Canyon warrior, brother. I need some grumpy testing, brother. You know what I'm saying? It was made so the very large kingdom so they could indefinitely spam farms to farm fill. I bet that's strategy though to me. I'm okay with that. All those kingdoms were they mainly during COVID when people had more time to play? It's not that though. I still think that large kingdoms would be a thing if it wasn't for a domain system. I don't think you're wrong. I also saw it as a tactic to fight the insane farm fill meta that was being used. That didn't change it though, Grumpy. That didn't change, did it? People in large kingdoms were still in the current system are still filling with farms. I also don't see a problem with that. I also don't personally see a problem with people filling with farms, to be honest with you. The issue is repeating K4 makes it hard to make new kingdoms. I do think that that's a big L too, Solar, for sure. So part of it, right, and this is the part that a lot of people don't talk about from the business perspective, right? I know most CCs don't give a shit about that aspect of it, which is okay. But I think about it in that way because we run a business. We run multiple businesses. The new player experience is great to start, but falls on its face to a certain extent once you get deeper in. And the issue that I have is the ability on the systems for you to kind of like finesse it, where you have players that are coming back to KVK4 with insane stuff, right? I don't think you should ever be able to migrate an account back. I think that's always been my thing. I get why some people like it, but I also know that people are going to abuse it, which is why I've never been a fan of migrating accounts back. Also, I'll say this. I don't think from a player perspective, migrating back is a good thing either, because it makes it where like half the fun of Rock is like hanging out with your community, chatting with people. Like you can ask anybody who plays it, right? Half the fun is literally when we're on voice chat, just shooting the shit, having fun. If you are constantly moving and changing groups, you're meeting new people, but you're not making new friends, if that makes sense. Like that's literally like back in the day, we were ride or die with our crew. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't well, I lost KVK, now I got to find a new kingdom. Like, brother, we were losing KVKs. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. It was about the group of people that we were with and playing with. And that's like, it's no jab against Scarab, right? But when people ask me, that's the thing. That was part of it. I liked chatting with and hanging out with some of the people, but when it became feeling like a job, like it's hard to work with friends. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, they have something they need to do and you're just there to do something. It's not your business. It's not your deal. I'm just trying to have some fun. You know what I mean? And so that's where I found with 4028 is just, we're all kind of in the same headspace where it's like, it's a fun project. We're here to have some fun. It's not about you having to do 1,000 forts. It's about just hanging out, having some fun, chatting, making, getting some laughs, doing some memes and hashtag blame Clyde. And that's what it is, man. So if y'all are interested and y'all are in our swing of things and want to hop in, hey, reach out to the crew. I'm not in charge of recruitment on migrating, but if y'all are interested, let me know. Don't forget that Bulba is a Canyon main, bro. I just lost a billet in Canyon, bro. I'm tilted. Full tilt. Full tilt. Or large kingdoms like you were talking about died off before domains came in. They didn't, DC, though. They didn't. Most of them died after it got released. $1846. There's a bunch of them that died off afterwards. And for what? That's my point. For what? They didn't make him more money. I just didn't understand the rationale behind it. I could have thought of 20 other scenarios that we could have done to solve the issue, the matchmaking issue. But domain system, like nerfing and nuking isn't the way that you build up. They like nuked it to the studs. Need to make it better to get from KVK3 into real SOC. Yeah, and that's the deceptive part, Grumpy, is there's so many people that are like, oh, KVK4, we're in SOC. I'm like, brother, you're not even getting matchmade against the old guys. Like, the reality is this, right? If you're going from KVK4 into KVK5, you had like a refined pool, similar to KVK1, a refined pool that wasn't opened up. Right, so you were playing against pretty comparable kingdoms. Once you get into 5, all bets are off. If you were a big kingdom, you're getting matched against 1093, 2489, which you are coming into your 6th KV or 5th KVK, and they're going into their 30th. right? So the amount of gear differential, troop differential, strategy, knowledge, like, bro, it's like the KVK 5 is the real end game KVK experience, because you are officially playing kingdoms that have been playing years longer than you. And I'm not talking like a year, I'm talking like 5 years. Like the drop is crazy. So that's why I always tell everybody KVK 4 isn't the real intro into SOC. 5 is. 4, you still got the training wheels on. You have in-game training wheels in KVK 4. KVK 5, if you're a big kingdom, you're gonna start feeling that. It's gonna be a huge difference. Car, yo, did you see you got gifted a membership from DC? DC gifted 10 and you got pop Googling, big dog. Solar, you have to plan sleepers if you don't consider yourself screwed. So the new system kind of cooks sleepers, Solar. If you don't consider yourself screwed, what people are doing are buying SOC accounts and abandoning natives. No reason to build up natives. I find that's a little bit more like mercenary style, where you're just kind of just hiring in and getting into a kingdom in that sense. You're not really building anything, which is kind of what I miss, which is what I'm loving about early game right now. KVK 3 is cancer. That's the LVD, right, DC? Yeah, it's still really bad. Power creep has made it so hard to go from early game to SOC. I think if anything, I'll be honest with you, don't get me wrong, coming from endgame, I like the idea that I'd get QSH, do all that. But the fact that you get it like 6-7 months into the game, just it makes no sense to me. I think if anything, the creep is no longer there. I think the power creep between 4 and 5 is massive. I think most people underestimate just how big of a jump it goes from 4 to 5 with quality of opponents and marches on the field, and just it's a massive jump. Solar playing a current KVK 3, KVK 4, it takes a lot of extreme planning. You just can't invest in anything but meta, yeah. Which I'll be honest with you, it was the same gripe that I had with AOEM, is I don't like the idea that you really have no options outside of the meta, right? Like, there's no variations of combos that people are really using to diversify the play styles. That makes sense. Like, range diversifies a little bit because it adds a dynamic, but siege has never, I've always felt like that was a big opportunity for them to use siege and create a dynamic siege, what was known in warfare, right? As siege warfare, right? Sending siege rallies to go siege on objectives, like make siege beneficial, useful in gameplay. That was the one thing I would say AOEM did well on. I wouldn't say it's perfect, was they added the ability for siege, right? Where you could use sieges on people's cities and then TP them out, right? It was like legit certain parts of warfare that made it like that. You have battling rams, you have trebuchets, you would have stuff that you could launch at the city durability, and once it hit 0, then it would TP them out, right? So you wouldn't get the whole, you know how we're in KVK? Let me see. And you have people, I'm trying to find the colors right now. Let me see. Yeah, people that, we'll just say these are opponent flags right here. It's just the fattest stack accounts that are right here. You could send siege at them in a siege weapon, right? And then TP this guy out, right? He can't sit there 24/7, 365. He would have to migrate, like port out or get sent back home. I think that's the dynamics that need to be added into to make it more intriguing. And then of course they need to fix the Kahara issue, but I think that's already kind of getting worked on. We just played a practice match. Our OL game is in less than 30 minutes. Yo, y'all have a good opponent today, Car? Solar, no boba. Basically, people are looking to abandon SOC accounts and migrating to their current new restart kingdom, and then they turn their native. Ah, okay, I get what you're saying, Solar. Makes sense. Makes sense. Farm fillers. My current restart is planning a 1v3. Yo, let's go. Are you coming to 4028, Solar? GG's. If you're not, what the hell? Arrow towers below for territory. Yeah, there's some stuff that just doesn't make sense. But those are the dynamics that I'm looking for, right? It just diversifies the warfare aspect of stuff. I like the idea of large scale, but I also like the idea of having strategy. Like, I know some people say, well, it's already strategic. I don't think it's that dynamic in strategy. I think the planning of flags, you know, who's gonna do what, is still strategizing. I'm talking like in the sense that it's like, how do I put it? If we're fighting here and we want to put arrow towers here, you can already see, like, we already have arrow towers, like, range. And then we'd have siege rolling in from the bottom. And then we'd have certain, like, I think that dynamic of warfare isn't there. I don't think, I'll say this. I don't think counters mean as much, and maybe this is a hot take. I don't think counters mean as much in the current state of Rise of Kingdoms than it used to. Because of how OP everybody's marches are, you don't even know, the counter doesn't even matter. You're just getting targeted and it's getting melted. Counters don't really, like, even in garrisons, right? We're using garrisons that don't really troop type 1, right? They're max, they're mixed. So what do you counter that's mixed? You just send the best thing you have and that's it. I don't know. I think combo is an interesting idea, like combo damage, stuff like that. But I think it kind of falls short. Like, I want them to push it further than that. I'm in 4028. I have 3 accounts: 4028, 3869, and 2293. Ooh, how do you have time for anything, Solar? With Greenie and 4028, yo. Were you fighting yesterday, Solar? We're not sure if they're going to show up. Oh, Lord, Car. It's just been farming games for us so far. Yeah, and then next week's elimination one, so it should be a good one. Did I finish my dailies, fam? I don't even know. I did. Okay, cool. Let me see. Wrong one. Sun Tzu Warrior. Bum 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 bum. Close, but no cigar. Dude, the grind to get these up to 60 is crushing my sack, brother. All right, let me see here. I gotta send these. Dude, I need to farm, brother. Might have to talk to my cousin Felipe about some resources soon enough. My cousin Felipe about resources, brothers. Good God, there's nothing to hunt here, bros. Broskies. But I don't want to leave this, because if I leave it, then, fam, I'm going to be cooked. Oh my God, bro. All right, get this. I guess guess we'll do some gold, whatever. What? Alright, now let me do this real quick. No, I was working. Gee, come on, sis. What the hell? What the hell? All right, let's see. The Amber recruit. Oh. Give me a legendary blueprint. You know you wanna. You know you wanna. Bop, bobbity bop, boom. Here it comes, right here. Oh. All right, here it comes. Martell. Full Martell inbound. Not who I asked for. Full Martell, though. I'll take it. Jesus Christ, bro. It's Martell's cousin. Come on, man. Give me that full Martell, boy. Let me tell you something. Ah. Alright, builds. We're at the portion of this segment where, oh no, that one's already building. 4. Get you done. We're starting to 25 out some stuff, boys. Working on the farms first because resources are the biggest thing that I'm gonna have issues with. Those. We are Gucci there. Gucci's. All right. We're good on that front. Actually, hold on. I think it was this one, right? I still need. That's fine. Let me do those real quick. No. You know what else I haven't checked in a while, fam? We did actually. No, I crafted something before our altar fight, so I might not even have. I don't even think I have enough. Let me see. Should have given me all of them, right? Yeah. All right, done. Rewards. I like them. I like golds. All right. Oh, I need to check real quick. I think we are on the team for the 19 UTC one. So let me see. Let me see. Bunzo there. I think both of these are good, right? Cavalry march speed, bonus, healing factor. Yeah, I can just open that up. Confirm. YSG. I just made the decision to say YOLO, and I'm just gonna slow grind up the my YSG to expertise. I had it at 5515, but I felt like I was cheating myself. So, and I like him as a commander, so of course I want him as high and as good as humanly possible. See, I haven't even been doing those because I'm trying to 60 out as many as I can. Then I'll flip to Mina for 60. Let me see the gear real quick. So I did end up getting the blueprints for Hope Cloak and for Eternal Night, but now I just need the mats for them, which is going to take me a hot second. But we'll work on them. Hope Cloak, Eternal Night are the two that we have. The other ones that I'm considering doing first before those are the Archer ones. So that I can get the stuff. I actually need to probably do the boots, at least base boots. So I'll probably do those sooner than later. But we did get the revival gauntlets, so those are there. We'll work on the weapon and go from there. I think I only have 2 of the other ones. Let's see, I think it's the weapon and what was the last one? The chest piece? Yes. So those 2 I'll work on. These I don't need anymore because I have the legendary pants. So we're good on that. The 2 endgame pieces that we need for infantry are right there. And then as we're doing those, we are working on the oh my goodness, the I just went blank. The not Eternal Night helmet. The where are you at, brother? Hello? It should be the wait, I just went blank. I had a brain fart, team. I had a brain fart. The Dragon's Breath. Holy crap. But we're missing all the pieces, so that's the issue right now. But we'll work our way there. $19 of 30 on the chest, and then we'll start working on the other ones. But getting those pieces have been a nightmare so far, so we'll see. Eventually we'll work our way there, but at least we'll have a solid set as we work there. I'm hoping, hopefully by the time we get QSH and all those, that we'll have it, and then from there it should put us in a good little spot. All right, let me, after we do these real quick, let me check and double check and see if we are, I think Grumpy said we are on the starters, so I'll just check it real quick. Oh well, management. Started. All right, so we're starting. We are starting. We are on, oh, top lane this time. Okay. So we're going top this time. Who's on our top lane? Odin's son. Hi, I'm Odin. Oh, look, Grumpy. Yo, the Grumpies. Odin. And Toxic. Wait, am I not? Wait, am I on bot lane? Valve, Chad, brother. Somebody stacked the shit out of this bottom lane. Probably just didn't care because I don't think we're gonna have that big of a fight, to be honest with you. And then me. Okay, so I'm bot lane. I stacked the shit out of that lane. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Oh my god. Oh my god. And then up top we have Odin and Grumpy. I like Grumpy though. I'm just kidding. But we gotta talk. We gotta talk about these skills. You know what I'm saying? Insatiable desire, brother. I think they're doing that because we have such shitty matches right now. It'll be an interesting one. A little camel action. Buddy, would you like some camels? For every 3 provisions your team gathers from caravans and delivers up to 1,500 provisions, your team will gain 0.15% of an energy bar. See, we don't need that skill. What we do need that'll be the interesting part because we're gonna go from like dud matches to stud matches and be at a commander disadvantage, and I just don't know if we're gonna be ready, but we're gonna show up. Oh, we're gonna show up, boys. All right, let's look at the schedule real quick. Ooh, did somebody send me the match for 15 UTC people were talking about? Somebody said one earlier, and that's why I was telling y'all, let me know in the Discord, because I will always forget. Dude, I kind of want to see a good match, though. I ain't gonna lie. Let me see. Let's go through. $16 OT. We got 2-2. Are these two playing each other? They are. Okay. Well, oh, that's at 19, so we can't see that one. 3-2-1. That one's done. I want to see some like win or go home type matches. That's my thing. We're looking for the 2-2s, bro. See, they're already out. Alt. They should win that one. 2-2. Are they playing? Nope. An ETM won. So if they win, it's GG's, and they should win. So. Oh, yo. Bop, bop, bop. This is going to be our match. I feel it right here. I feel it right here. Deep in my bones. Deep in my bones, team. This is going to be the one. We're going to have our first crazy power upset. Y'all think? Y'all think? I'm pretty confident in this one. I think 39p is going to absolutely wreck some people's lives. Let me take note. I'm going to put some notes up real quick. Let me see. Horus. Division 2. Oops. Division 2. 93p versus 3-3. High five. That's a winner go home match right there. That's a winner go home match. It means something. Multiple of these are winner go home. Oh yeah. What's the power on these guys? Oh, I can't see it. 3 bill, 1.8. Be an interesting one too. All right, let me see. 2111. 3. That's the winner. That's at 19 though. $2.9, 1.8. There's gonna be a lot of these, fam. So they beat 08. 2.4. It might be a shot on this one. Let me see. I'm just taking some notes on some of them because that way we have something to reference. Oh, wrong one. 2-2. Another one, man. It's a lot of 2-2s and Horus right now, fam. At 15 UTC. Might have the pick of the litter here. Which division is this? 4? Like, I think every division has a 2-2 that's going on right now. I'm gonna have y'all monitor these. There's a 2-2 as well. Good God. Okay, well. About 10 minutes, fam. Still looking to see if there's a big boy one that we can do. Trying to see if we can find an upset potential. 2-1-1. Whoa! 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 Brothers, whoa! We have a 3-way tie. It's our first 3-way tie, boys. Oh no. All right, let's see. We're gonna have to piecemeal this out. This is already done. Who advanced? Okay, so there's only one that can advance, team. Yo, here's a perfect scenario, team. Yo, so perfect example of what the tiebreaker scenario is and why you should absolutely be throttling the wins every single time. We have our Division 7 inside of Horus. We have a 2-2-2-0 triple tiebreaker going into knockout round next week. Only one gets to advance. And as you can see this week, JWM lost to KRKN. And so naturally people would be like, oh, okay, well, when you click up here, the net points are in favor of JWM, which means JWM is moving on. And that is why it's so important to see where you're at, because when you look over here, 94K, right, they should have ran this up and didn't. And that's why this is so important. The match they lost by 20K. JWM won, and then they didn't run this one up enough to catch them up because they lost by that many points. So net points in favor of JWM going through for the triple tiebreaker, bro. Heartbreaking scenario. KRKN eliminated. I'll be back in an hour if you're still around. Car, I'll probably be ending the stream after the 15 UTC so we can go get some lunch and stuff like that. And then I'll be back for the 1830. Good luck on your match, big dog. Oh. All right, let me see if we can find another potential upset. I think a lot of these are going to be 93X already made it through. All right, so they're good. So that's 193 team through. I kind of want to check out a 93 team. I ain't gonna lie to you, team. Billet, yo, brother. I tried to cook you on Canyon, bro, but your Matilda took me out, bro. I'm just a little salty. You Canyon man. All right. How you doing, big guy? Good to see you, my friend. I saw you frying yesterday in the altar, bro. I was crying. But then I saw your, I think it was a video where they were swarming your city, bro. That was cooked. I wish I was that good. Teach me, brother. Teach me. Have a good stream. Passing the torch. Yo, thank you for the raid, big dog. I appreciate you. Welcome everybody to the stream. Yeah, we're about to do a little 15 UTC time slot. So right now we're looking for a match, and we already saw our first triple tiebreaker scenario that actually fell in favor of the losing team. So we're here. JWM, the triple twos, and then I explained roughly what happened and why JWM is the one that's going to be moving on, even though they lost this week. So heartbreaking. Welcome everybody, though. The Mongolian chef with the radio. He's mixing it up. Be back later. All right, Car, good luck, big dog, on your match. All right, Nerf. So we're looking for, let me see where we're at. PK. I'm looking to see if we can find a potential upset for our 15 UTC slot. And then at 19, we'll be streaming the Huns one, probably just till we get to 10K, and then we'll flip over to another match. But welcome everybody to the stream. If you don't know who I am, my name's Bulba, and I streamed rock content for about 6 years, then retired for a little bit, and then we've come back. We unretired a couple of months ago, came back right in time. Osiris League. I'm also in the Restart project, current one with Chadsky and Billet and Schmuck and crew, Milky and all the fam. Y'all know them all. And it's been a blast, man. It's been a blast. So welcome everybody. I hope y'all find the stream enjoyable. And if you're a Spurs fan, go Spurs to go. And if you aren't a Spurs fan, then have your free Cancun vacation. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's okay. But if you do, feel free. All right, let me see. 16. Let me see. 2-2. Do we have any meaningful one? Nope, that's not meaningful. 4. So I skipped 17. GG's. Let me see. 17. Nope. All right. I do have a couple on docket right now. Please tell me this one is, nope, it's not. Dang, bro. Trying to get a top 32 that's going to be fighting. Boom, boom. What? That are boys and girls, brother? Oh, they're going to play a no-show, right? Let me see. What's the point differential? Negative. Oh. All right, well. Let me take a screenshot of that bad boy. Cooked. Hold on a second. I'll let them know. Usually, like visual bugs and stuff, I'll let the devs know. Let me see. Gotta keep the game tight. Keep it right. How y'all doing today, fam? I don't chef it up like Billet, but I can chef it up in real life though. That is a real thing. Let me see. All right, we got a couple of minutes and then we're diving in. Fear. MXM. This one could be a decent one. Let me see. 2.4, 4.1. Could be honestly a decent one. All right, let me see. Let me put this one in here. Let me see. I got a little list rolling right now. Let me see. Division 23. CR04. All right. That's my top one right now. Num 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 num. 3.8, 2.3. These are interesting ones at the very bottom. Let's see. 1158 versus 3801. See, this is where this one gets interesting, is if 3801 wins, it puts it into another 22222. All right, we'll have to keep our eyes on that one. 42, 24. So most of them are going to be towards the bottom right now. All right, let's hop into something real quick. We're going to be jumping in 800F. Let me just get to the very bottom. 93T, brother. I want to see a little 93T action. I ain't going to lie. Let's hop in. We're going to do the 93T off the rip. And then if it gets out of hand, I want to see the team. I haven't seen the 93T team yet. We'll scope them out, see what it's looking like. And then I have a feeling we'll end up jumping to the one that we talked about, the MXM. And then ZR04 is probably, my guess is what's going to be the closest one. And then we'll go from there. We got about a minute left to wait. All right, let's see. Oh, I did see some of the, I think Chadsky, and I think Billet actually did one too. The new commanders. I'm not sure. I'm not a range main, so it's like, oof. But it is what it is. Are y'all excited about the the new commanders? Let me see. I'm gonna do a poll real quick. Let me see. Put a poll up, boys. Put a poll up. Let me know. I'm interested to see if y'all are excited about the new commanders. All right, 10 seconds. Let's get in. Let's get it. Y'all are enjoying all the content. Do me a huge favor. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're going to be bringing you tons of OL content. Tons of OL content, KVK content, 4028 KVK, 2481. We just locked in our KVK. And so we'll be playing that. Having a good time. All right, 93T loading in. I'm pretty sure they're blue. So many animations, brother. I just want to see them show up. This might be one of those we watch the breakoffs and then call it. But I want to see the players. A lot of people would see 93T and be like, I'm good. I'm good. Might get a proper match, boys. Might get a proper match. Or maybe not. 93T showed up. Dang, y'all are siege mains? Dang, dang. I'm just kidding. Siege feels like it would be fun. Ranged, a little ranged action. It also feels like it'd be real toxic. Feels like it'd be real toxic. Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. We may just need to back out of this one. All right, hold on. We'll keep that in mind real quick. Let me see, which division was that one again? It was division 23. Oh, bro, they're at 19 UTC, bro. What the hell? All right, 93P, division 2. Let me see if this one. We're looking for the upset here, boys. We're looking for the upset. The sneaky pandas. Let me see. We're looking for the upset. The sneaky pandas. Woo-hoo! Okay, we got a game. We got a game. It looks like, hold on, let's let them load in. It looks like we got a game. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. I'm calling my shot. Yeah. Calling my shot, boys. Calling the shot. 93P coming out. Dude, if we had bets, if we had betting going on, boy, I would have dropped a hot tamale on 93P right now. You know what I mean? Whee! Do 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 do. Oi! Hey, babe, you wanna get some lunch after this? Ooh, okay. All right, we'll be ready. All right, minute 42, fam. Still loading in. I hope there's more people from 93P jumping in, boy. And I'm gonna tell you something. Let's see, 104, 104. Got some decent power on these, yeah. Unless they're gonna fill with subs, which I don't know. I didn't look. 110, 95, 96. 35. I assume that 35 is the provisioner. Ooh, ooh, ooh. 3,900. All right, I believe. You chat, I'm gonna look like a fool. I'm gonna look like a fool. 64, 87, 88. So better overall accounts are on 3355's side. 102. Yeah, overall, yeah, these accounts are way better. All right, 30 seconds, fam. The gates will open. Ellie, Pookie. Brother, the furry cows are pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie. Anybody own a furry cow? A hattie cow. All right, let's see if they load in. All right, 9 seconds. Let's get in it. Let's get in it. 93p versus 3355. The battle. The gates have opened. We got our fast cab hopefully coming in. Well, 93p's running light with people today. All right, got energetic coming out on the side of 93p. I suspect, okay, from both. You should see a hard push here in a little bit. Interesting position for a sentry, though. I will say that. My guess is you'll probably see 93p post theirs up like somewhere right here, if I had to guess. All right. I want to see what they're looking like. I think 33 will get their obelisk first. It should be. Got a vroom vroom and a zoom zoom, brother. Little CC, boom boom. There you go. Obelisk touched. Obelisk touched 3355 first ones. Narrowly behind 93p. Second obelisk touched by 33. So 93p is a little bit behind. A little bit behind. The difference is going to be the amount of marches that are going to be light. That's what's going to be the difference. Because they have, let me see, 3 rows. They have a good, like, maybe close to 8, 9 players more. Let's see, 10 players more than, so they're a full squad against 10 light, which is 50 marches. Like, just let that sink in. Like, you have to fumble the bag so hard being down 10, like, up 10 players. But if anybody's going to pull it off, it's going to be 93. But they 33 is looking really organized, so it's great to see. You can see how their marches, they're clearly all in unison right here. Is he coming to touch it? Oh, okay. They were fast enough. They made it. All right. But honestly, Alexander, Achilles, Cav. To be honest with you, it's going to get dicey real quick. We'll find out. Literally, we'll find out by the first arc what's going on right now. They're fully invested in this obelisk right now, though. Which I can understand, right? You're light 10 players. You got to make sure you secure your obelisk zones for sure. That's the last thing you want is that. They're decently slow up top. Pretty fast down below. I want to see if they're going to push past this altar real quick, and then we'll zoom in. There, you can tell they're in full... They are in full turtle mode right now, team. They're not going to lose this obelisk. That is the name of the game right here. So top side for 93p should be secure. Bottom side, I think, is kind of wishy-washy right now. But I think they're starting to spot them out. They have their scouts right here spotting them out. That's what this guy's here for. He's just going to run around, get information, play the information game. And then this guy's doing the same. So... They found the groups, and we're back. Oh, car. Oh Lord. Yeah, we're watching the 93p versus 3355. So we'll see how it goes. Secured. Should be TPing in right now. On both sides. Should have, let me see. We're not gonna have any fights down at this altar, which is interesting. Look at this guy. This guy trying to, I like this guy. A little sneaky. He's gonna get caught right here. Watch. He's gonna get caught right here. This guy's hugging the wall. After the absolute unit, bro. There he is. He got spotted, I think. Yep, there he is. Spotted. The eagle has landed. The eagle has landed. Spotted. All right. The structure's 8 seconds. They should get first touch. I think they'll get swarmed down though, but we'll see. Surprised they didn't push. I'll be honest. Altar right here. Dude, that, how did that guy get away? What in the world? All right, we got cities TPing in. We should be good now. 33 weren't aggressive, which I'll be honest, I'm kind of surprised. Just because if it's me, right? I think the strat for 93p is literally just to hold their structures. Full turtle and win mid is the game, is the strat. I don't think when you're down 10 players, you can't overextend. So in my opinion, that's probably what's gonna happen. They are gonna full turtle on these structures and then commit to mid. All right, here comes the interesting part. Oh, shoot. They're gonna swarm the smaller players. Let me see. Did the small ones already TP up? You'll see the 30 mils are gonna get slapped. Unless they're staying in the back, which would be smart. Oh, a bunch of 100 mils, good. Looks like they're giving up first occupation on this altar, bro. Ooh, yeah. Ski. Oh, here it goes. You gotta withstand all the, bro. If they lose all the first occupations, this match is already over. If they lose first occupations, it's already over. They can afford to lose one. They can't afford to lose all 4 of them. They'll be cooked. Did you fight in altars? I did, sorry. Yeah. I just didn't know if we were gonna have any fights, so I didn't stream. I was hanging out in chat stream. But yeah, I fought. It was fun. It got a little dicey because we had to go do some errands and run some stuff. But I had a good time. I think TB had the best time though. You know what I mean? I think TB had the best time. TB was like absolute manimals out there, bro. Oh, these guys are going to get nuked. Nukage. -0, bro. How do you take a -0 in that, chat? What the hell? Hold on. Oh, did Apple ping me in? Would you ping me, Apple? Apolina. He was letting me know he uses the bundle, the best bundles in rock blog post that we have on our website. I was like, I gotta update a couple of them, but we're pretty close. Dude, that was back before before people were even really recording that. So that's what made it cool. And a lot of people like it. It's just a quick reference, very quick. Get it all in one spot. You don't need 35 graphics and like, brother, they got overrun already. It's cooked. Yeah, this is cooked. Ooh, they got all the first occupations. All right, let me pull up our list real quick, fam. Let me see. R-Blade, hello from 3355. Yo, brother, y'all didn't have to cook him that hard, brother. Was just an arc match I subbed out. Brother, why you gotta cook him that hard, brother? We're just trying to make a living out here, bro. We're just trying to make a living out here. You know what I mean? No, y'all are looking nice, man. Y'all are looking nice. We'll stay here for a little bit. Let's get that first arc, and then we'll see. This is gonna get out of hand real quick, though. Okay, the MXM is 19, so we can't do those. 81 GT, Val X is another. And there's a couple of others that are also in Horus that we'll check out. Nice to see you streaming us, dude. Yeah. Oh, yeah, brother. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah. I'll check out who y'all are playing next week. Who's in the B group for y'all? Whoever's in B is who y'all be playing. Hey, Wenka. Wenka. Brother, if you're UK, brother, you know, the only thing, you know, dicier than this match might be UK cooking. I ain't gonna lie. I said it. You know what I mean? I said what I said. If we win all matches, we will end up versus 1875 main team. Ooh, nice. That'll be fun. Round one. He's a fake Brit. He's a fake Brit. Dang, dude. Dude, everyone always thinks I'm Habibi. I'm like, brother, no. Oh, no, brother. I'm not that cool. I am not that cool. I'm an honorary Habibi, though. However, I was granted this title many years ago in 1307. Honorary Habibi. Honorary. And get top 32. You want to qualify? Yo, you got to make it through those next, after this week, those next two matches, and you're in it. You're in it. Yeah, this match is one-sided. Yeah, brother. Yeah, we'll probably just cook it after this one. I don't think. Oh! Got a little fight. Okay, let's watch a little mid-fight, and then we'll dip and find another match real quick. But Blade, I appreciate you hopping in the stream, big dog. Yeah, no, I wanna chill and hang out, but I want to show some competitive matches. Y'all beat the brakes off of them already, so it's like, brother, what? Brother, I'd watch War versus. Where's it at, Titan? But where is it at? I don't know what division and what realm. Put division and realm and I'll go check it out. Next week? Yo. Oh, next week. Okay. No, I'm looking right now. Oh, as a beast has 2 accounts here in this Osiris League. Yo, let's go. All right. Yeah, we showed a little shine here, man. Y'all have some stacked accounts, fam. Y'all have some stacked accounts. Viet Ming versus Alpha. Yo. All right, let me see. If we can find another one real quick. Little Osiris League watch party. Alpha from Rock Discord. Oh, Alpha. Okay. I like Alpha. Alpha was a good dude. Let me see. What was I doing? Oh, let me pull up my list. It was Division 3. Let me see real quick. Division 3. 81. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I should do it the other way. Spectate. Or Division 3. That way I can see scores before I log in. Or it can glitch out. Yeah. 81. Cooked. All right, so that one's not there. That ain't it, cuh. my god, please stop doing that, dude. Why is the game doing that? Cooked. The other ones were down here. I think that would be possibly interesting. Cooked. Brothers. Dude, are we going back to the blade, bro? It might be the blade, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That one's cooked. Let me see. How much good matches in quals? Hope you find one. Let me surf if I can find a good one. I appreciate you, Titan. Yeah, I'm looking to see if we can find one, but if we can't, like, usually Horus would be decent. 16, no. There's a lot of 222 matches that are in here, which is why it's surprising me. 18, nope, no show. A lot of these, let me see. There were quite a few when we were looking that were 2-2. Win and go home. So I was hoping we'd see show up, dude. No. Let's see. Nope. Wrecked. Wreck bar. Nope. All are no shows. Yeah, that's what's weird. You have to go to Anubis? No, that one fish. Ooh, that one's a good match. Let's see. The game keeps glitching. It keeps pissing me off. Nothing there. We might check out Anubis here in a minute. Oh, those are cooked. Let's go to 20. I think that's probably where we're gonna stop. Cooked. All of those are cooked. 92K to 0, brother. Yeah, brother. No, they got getting absolutely blasted. But you want me to show you why it's important, Blade? Because this could happen. I think it was 7. Let's see. Because if this happens, right? You would think, oh, JWM lost. They got knocked out. Nope. They actually won because of point differential, so JWM's moving on. Even though the team that beat them by 15K points. But because the differential was so big, they still lost based on differentials. That's the tiebreaker. You're going to see this a lot in top 32. A lot. More often than you think, you're going to see 2-2-2s, and it's going to come down to... And I haven't seen a losing team advance in a hot second. All right, let me see if Anubis. Let me see. We're just gonna go to spectate real quick. Let me see if there's any in Anubis worth checking out. 611. Let's try it. Let me see. All right, first arc went to red, which is why... Okay, so I think they lost first occupation on one of their buildings. That would make up for the point differential. Altars, so they are holding 3 altars right now. Oof. I'm going to play again 1606. Any advice? Pucker up. Wear your... what are the words? Bring your shit in shorts. I'm just kidding. So, make sure you tell Chad hi. You know what I mean? You gotta pop some emojis. You know what I mean? Nah, 1606 are good, fam. They're good, fam. Make sure you're prepared for the Attila David garrison. Would probably be the number one thing is prepare your rally leads to fight against the people's Attila. Chadsky runs Attila David non-stop garrison, so if you're not prepared for that, you ain't gonna be prepared. Gotta have that down. Floki would like some advice. Bilbo. I think Bulba's outside right now, I think he's with Mama. But yeah, 1606, I would say the lesson to take from it, and it's probably one of the bigger lessons, is understanding that even if you win a zone, you didn't win the war. 1606 is very end goal focused, right? So even if they lose a zone, they're okay, right? You're gonna have to like, they're gonna scratch and claw the shit out of you, and you're gonna have to like, you're gonna have to take them out back and old yeller them, right? They're not quitting. There's no quitting those boys and girls. So like, you can ask 2359, right? There's no quit, right? They're gonna tank and tank and tank and tank and tank, and you just got to be ready. You either got to take them out back old yeller style, or just prepare for a very long drawn out fight when it needs to happen. I would also say that the power of numbers is also very beneficial, but using your numbers wisely is also beneficial too. So like, I think that's where it fell apart with 2359, is when 1365, I'll be honest with you, I wasn't very impressed with it. Not anything shot at him. I expected bigger and better from them than what I saw. Right, so having good allies that have good numbers and you can push together and do stuff like that, objective wise, is a big one. They will do some swarming, but not like crazy swarming on flags. We'll see Chad and crew every now and then do it. Velociraptor, I believe, is still in 1606. I don't know. Car would know. Car's in 1606. What's Velociraptor? No, he was in 3308, right? Veloci. But I think, didn't he migrate with, didn't Hope and Lion and then migrate? They migrated somewhere else, didn't they? Or they're staying? I don't know. No. I'm sure I have a good chance in winning, to be honest. Let's see. Y'all, good luck, bud. Good luck. Have some fun. It'll be a great fight, though, regardless. Yeah, get Car. Yeah, Car knows that internal stuff. You know what I mean? Let him leak. Let him be the leak, the secret agent that you didn't know you needed, brother. Maybe he'll do like KVK1 and like magically delete a fort for you. You know what I mean? Depends. I don't know if Car can be bribed. You know what I mean? Maybe. But why am I getting blown up? The GT group from 89 migrated to 59. Jesus Christ, bro. Which 2359? He's in 08. They're all in 08, 3308. I love bribe. See, look. Car's on it. Car's on it, man. Can leak the chat files, bro. If we need a face leak, there you go. Car's our guy. Car's our guy. Face leak. 59 are now the most powerful kingdom in the game. Hey, but Car, you know what you can say though, bro? We beat them. We beat them. Dude, they're the OKC. They're the OKC of rock, bro. Absolutely fumbled the bag. Shots fired. Sorry, if you're from 2359, I apologize. I still love you. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just high on life right now, all right? Don't blame me. Don't blame me. Floki, by the way, I mean, I will face them in Arc, not in KV. Oh, in Arc. I don't know. Well, Car is also in their Arc team too. I'm not sure on Arc. I haven't actually watched them. But if you are, we could add it to the list and then we'll find out for sure. Itachi left 06 for 59. 1981 Big Kane's Kingdom. I like Big Kane. I like Big Kane. I don't get to see as much of his content as I'd like to. I know for a while there he kept talking about like retiring and stuff, and then I don't know, he didn't He didn't retire? I don't know. Dude, somehow blue... Oh, because they got run over. They got run over. They got the train tracks on their face. They're holding structures, though. So blue is currently holding 3 altars. Red slightly in favor points-wise. But this arc is going to be worth 3,500 points. So they'll be up about 9K. Which sounds like a ton, right? But if they can hold these altars for a hot second, fam, that 9K disappears very quickly. But they need to hold them at this point. 81, his other account is there, isn't it? I'm not sure on all the accounts. I think Itachi usually is the type of player that has like 30 accounts. So I assume he has accounts everywhere. Isn't got an account in 81. I remember when Bulbs got hacked. Jesus Christ, bro. Why you gotta rub my nightmare? You know what I'm saying, Blade? We were doing so good, brother. We were doing so good. There's a 30-minute, there's 30 minutes. For what? Oh, yeah. To get cooked. Still 30 minutes of time. They still haven't captured the arc, though. They run in that slow AF. Let's see, can they hold it? Ooh, give me a little Tilla, boys. Tilla David. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey-oh. All right, 2 altars. With a 2 altar swing. Let's tango. Blade, yo, Bulbs, I swear. I DM'd you about it one time. Dude, it was your fault, bro. I knew it. I knew it. You're not gonna get me this time, Satan. You're not getting me this time. I don't care what hand lotion you're trying to get me to sponsor, all right? You're not getting me this time, Satan. 6K stagger. They got it, dude. It's not 6K. It's gonna be 10. Yeah, they just captured the arc, so 10. No. Hey, but we got us a little fight. What we need is we need blue to win mid next time, and hope that they don't lose all their structures in the making of it. And then we got us a little game. Then we got us a game. A little tear down. Where'd they pop it? Oh. A little archer rally. I'm about to get slappaged. Teardown definitely helps though, but that's a tough one with archers. Because here's the fun reality of it, right? Even if they win this against the garrison, they're gonna get insta swarmed by 1 player, just 5 marching it. Because the march is gonna be so low, it's not gonna even matter. It's not lotion, it's oils, brother. What do they call it? The sensual oils? Which oils? The sensual oils. This is why we can't get sponsored anymore, team, because y'all trap me. Y'all trap me into saying a bunch of sus stuff. It's y'all's fault. I blame y'all. I was a better man when I was a young warthog. You know what I'm saying, chat? Oh, brother. Just like that. It's all red, bro. It's all red. Oh, no. Oh, no. We were doing so good, team. What happened? Retreat. Retreat. We're under attack. Brother, it's a BQ garrison. How are we not swarming that? How are we not swarming it? No, 5 is 1 oil. Motor, car, plane, motorbikes. Ooh. Nah, bro, you forgot the sexual oils. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Wait, what? That's some straight schmuck shit that he would say, fam. I've been hanging out with schmuck too long. I'm not gonna lie. I blame him. See how my mind just went there, fam? Yeah, that's cooked. I blame schmuck. Of course. But black oil is more expensive. Brother, that is true though. I ain't gonna lie. Tell that to my truck. It took $100 to fill up. Ugh. $100, brother. I was crying. I'm gonna have to start filling it up with peanut oil, bro. We're gonna have to start stretching out the gas, fam. We're gonna start siphoning. We're gonna start a gas empire, bro. We're gonna siphon out everybody's gas tanks. And I'm gonna start selling it for $10 a gallon. Sell it back to the people I siphoned it from, $10 a gallon. Manu, what a great name. Manu. You know Manu? Manu. Bop, 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 bop. Yeah. I don't even think it's for that, but hey. All-time great spur. You know what I'm saying? Gotta rep him. Business savvy, man. Dude, I'm telling you, bro. Don't get me. I'll shoo. Y'all think the fishing scams are bad, bro. Just get a brown scam, bro. We take your tires from your truck in San Antonio. We'll take your tires and then we'll leave you a note. It's like a mini hostage. Like if you want your tires back, you got to pay this and then we'll give you your tires back at a premium. And so it's like we're getting paid for our labor. You know what I mean? Bubba, America's going after you, brother. You ain't gonna catch me, bro. You ain't gonna catch me slipping. Bop. Dude, we have the cool. The words that I always say is we have the hottest dudes and the coolest chicks in our community. All right. The hottest dudes and the coolest chicks are Burrito Gang. You know what I mean? We are the original gang. All right. Don't get it twisted with everyone, the schmuck gang and everybody's gang. Nah, fam. Nah, it ain't that. We were the original gang in rock, bro. The Burrito Gang. Before everybody had a gang, there was only one. And now everybody has a gang. If you know, you know. If you don't, get cooked. It's been a long time. Doing good. We always bring out the cool people, man. They all come out of retirement. That's my goal. Every time they pop back in the stream, bro, I just like, I bring them back. I bring the boys back to the yard. You know what I mean? Well, I don't got a milkshake, but I bring the boys back to the yard, bro. Who you'll bring to the yard, dude? Knight. See, Knight's asking the questions, the hard-hitting questions that we need. Those are the questions we need, team. So I brought back M-Kiz is one. Some of y'all will know some of them. Y'all won't know all of them. If you've been a part of the community, M-Kiz came back. Uncle B came back. I haven't talked to Uncle B in a hot second, though. I need to reach out to him. Uncle B came back. If you don't know who he is, he's one of the OG 1846 guys back in the day, back when they were the glorious 1846. M-Kiz was, if you remember PTOL back in the day, Alho Hamid Khan. He is one of the OG leaders and originators and founders of PTOL. He came back. He's with the crew now. He's back with his crew. And there's a couple others that we're bringing. I brought some new faces to it. And I'm trying to continue to bring new faces back from AOEM and bring them back. So we'll see. I haven't talked with Satesi in a hot second. I'll probably reach out to her, see what she's up to. Yeah, Uncle B came back. Uncle B came back. I think he moved his main somewhere. He said he still had it in one of the other kingdoms, but he migrated it out to like a D kingdom for now. And then he started in the restart project with me in 4030, but I could never get agreements on getting him moved in with me. And so it kind of just like fell off on there. So I might see if I can get him into 4028, come hang out with us. But yeah, I think he still has, I think he stopped pushing the account when we couldn't get together in 4030. Yeah, he was like 15 million day one or something like that, and then stopped pushing when we couldn't get together. Yeah. Yeah, I have old school vibes. Anubis was in here earlier too, in the chat. Anubis. Anubis was one of the ARC leads from back in the day from multiple alliances. But yeah, we have quite a few. Trying to bring back some old souls. Do y'all remember Death Squad? So Death Squad hopped on a stream like 2 weeks ago. He was going on vacation though. And he talked about possibly coming back too. But I need to link him up with Redline if Redline's gonna keep playing, or we can bring them both back and get that back in. That's always good content. But yeah, Death Squad hopped in the stream and was asking about it too, so he may be returning back too. But he wants like a old school vibe to the kingdom he joins. He doesn't want like a restart. So that was something that I asked him about specifically. I was like, do you want to restart? Do you want like old? But he wants to play with Mokote. He wants to play with like the old guard. He doesn't want a lot of the young bucks. He wants the old guard. He wants to hang out. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll see what I can figure out. I was a massive DS fanboy too, LOL. Partly because he's Filipino, yeah. And he came in, he was interested. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm pulling as many back as I can. If I see them playing another game, I just kind of reach out and ask. And a lot of the times they just come back, man. Or if they miss that itch. There's an itch that this only scratches. I don't know another game that scratches the itch. So we'll see if we can get DS back, and we'll work on some of the other ones. I know I have a lot of friends that want to come back. But it's like trying to get everyone together, and like, I don't know, it's tough, man. It's tough because the group would be big enough that it wouldn't work because of the domain system. Nights. I mean, have you seen my current account? I haven't, bud. Bring Bunny back? Dude, Bunny was pretty funny. I liked Bunny. I bet you we probably could. If DS came back, I bet you we could get Bunny back. Bring the old guard back, the old squad back. Get Redline back in, dude. The revival, the TR revival, bro. There are still, guys, that's how real it was. There are still people that rock the TR logo in their profile pics. And they've been disbanded for like 4 years, 3 years, somewhere around there. They're still rocking that profile pic, bro. All right, Knight. I can check it out in a little bit, bud. We're gonna, after this one, we'll probably hop on, we're gonna Probably end this stream and then go get some lunch with the wife. And then at 18:30 UTC, we'll fire it back up for the 19 UTC. Ours will probably be a cakewalk today. But once I get the 10K, then we'll go watch another match for sure. Mafu, yo! How's it going, big dog? I miss you, bro. I miss your serene voice in my ear, bro, on voice chat. You know what I mean? You whisper sweet nothings. How you doing, big dog? How's your fighting going? I know you finished KVK on that one. How's the 40-30? He abandoned you? Bro, did he migrate out, bro? I think Mafu's just gonna do it just to make some content, you know? He'll be like, I abandoned him. Just kidding. Nah, Mafu was loving them gold chests, bro. He was loving it. I saw it. I saw him. He was like, oh, brother, I gotta farm the shit out of these chests, bro. Just kidding. I like gold. That was Mafu, literally the memes. I love gold. He was Goldfinger. He was Goldfinger, that KDK, bro. I love gold. Our altar fight was okay. A lot less action than I expected, though. I thought so too, Mafu, because I was kind of like, we hadn't really gotten any fights. And it just turned into that. I was like, ugh. But it is what it is. Right? I think we were just so bloodthirsty and happy just to have something. Brother, this got out of hand very quickly. That we didn't even care at that point. Oh, they hit him with the bog down, fam. Ooh. Ooh. So we took all 4 altars yesterday. We 3v1, took all 4. And yeah, that's what it turned into. It was like butter melting in the sun, boys. We were fighting for KP, fighting each other if we could. People were just dying as fast as they were running in. Yeah, he abandoned me last year. Ooh. Woo. Mafu never streams? Mafu always, I see Mafu all the time. You might honestly stream more than me right now. But I'm also going into KVK, so we'll probably have more streams. I don't even know, low key, I don't even know when we load in the map. I need to check. I've been just so crazy busy. I'm like, But the German sausages are going to war. 2481, the German sausages are going to war. I think we're playing a KVK map that I've never played, and I don't know if I'm excited about it or not. I don't think I've ever played the Stratagems one. Is it any good? Team, can y'all tell me? Is the Stratagems KVK any good? Is it trash? Oh, I apologize, dude. I am still rolling on 5 hours of sleep. My voice is cooked. But hey, go Spurs, go. Night. I don't know if it's weird, but if Oppo is my comfort streamer, Mafu is the one creator that you consider to be a podcast. Dude, I'm not here to comfort nobody, brother. Get a stuffed animal for comfort. What? 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 You know what I mean? You come here for pure unadulterated fun and smiles. No comfort here. I'm not here to comfort you. I'm here to troll you. So I can't remind him. Mike is muted. Jesus Christ. I've been a bit of a part-timer. I did stream the last 3 days in a row though. Dude, you milked it, bro. You milked it. Mafu almost as bad as Chew. Stratagems is fun. It's wild. It has the biggest Kingsland. I'm not mad about that. That's not bad. Also artifacts throughout KVK. Okay, so is it I guess we're gonna have to figure that one out. Is it like similar to oh no, the artifacts? I do remember that. Okay, I'll have to look at that. I come here for the intro song, dude. Hey, it's pretty gas. I ain't gonna lie, dude. Even Chad has it in his playlist now, low key. That's pretty funny. I need to get Hydra to make me a Osiris League song, fam. But for me though, not like a general one. You know what I mean? I always like specific songs. Because we're gonna be going all Osiris League long, unlike those posers. I'm just kidding. Nah, most of the CCs will start coming in about top 16 is when they'll start coming in. So you'll see them here in about 7 weeks. And I'll be here still. Nah, I enjoy Osiris League. This is probably one of my favorite parts of the year. Maybe not the first couple of weeks because I've been telling them they need to get rid of this trash time for a long time. Did they get it? They did get it. But yeah, we'll be there. We'll get there. You see, blue. 17 seconds. Oh, they completely just said YOLO. Well, they are losing by 20K. I guess that's kind of a YOLO situation, right? Rip. 10 minutes. We're just gonna stay here, fam. I don't think, unless there's somebody else that's close to a tight ending, y'all let me know, and then we'll flip. But if not, we're just gonna stick here, ride it out. Solar, you come here for the intro song, but you're not here at the intro. What? Come on, sis. The bosses in Osiris League is just a distraction. Yeah, I agree. Right now, it isn't really what I envisioned when I proposed it to them a couple of years ago. But maybe we'll retool it sometime. Yeah, the fog was something that I proposed to them a couple of years before they enacted it. And then the NPC was one that I proposed to them a couple of years ago too. The fog worked pretty much the way I envisioned it working. The NPC isn't. I don't think that what the NPC offers is worth even going for. I think what you will see is you will see some very intelligent teams that are going to maximize this later on in the league. And you're going to see provisioning strats. You're going to see art capture strats. You're going to see where they're going to use these and use that 25% buff to the maximum. That's what's going to end up happening. Dude, what's this depressing song, bro? There you go. Boba, you still doing 30 days of content strategy on Monday? Yeah, I'm thinking about doing it, man. Yeah. Well, you want to do it with me? I'm thinking about it, but it's going to be like off the cuff, fam. Like, if I wake up and I'm like, Osiris League bet season, like, blah, blah, blah. And I might just put up my cell phone and just record some shitty short and launch it up. I might do like, it might not all be just rock. There's a lot of people that ask me, like, do this. I might just make a video on the channel that's about that. I might just like, it's going to be a pump and dump situation. If I'm doing a stream, then I'll do that. Record some shorts, cut the shorts, do that and schedule them out. But that's the idea, is it's just going to be just content. I'm doing the same thing with the Pokemon card business too. I'm going to have a whole month's worth of content, like cards and products scheduled out, planned out. And then content, I was thinking about doing the same thing. People keep asking me to do cooking stuff, so I might do a cooking thing. But I already have a cooking YouTube channel, so it's kind of like, we'll see. I have a Herman or two, and it melts like butter. Yeah. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be doing the 30 days, the 30-day content challenge. I had some videos, I have some stuff, but I'll probably mix in some general, like just shooting from the cell phone. And like people always ask, like, what does the stream room look like? Like the whole stream room. I may do like a quick video on that, like nothing crazy. Because a lot of people don't really understand, because you only see this much. But I have like TV, the light I use, the monitor I have, like the stream setup. People always ask. I have the mini fridge over here. It's not a large room, but most people ask about that, like a little room tour. Bosses are crucial to the building game. Mafu, I like that. They say it takes 28 days to make a habit. I just don't know if I can do it every single day, fam. That's my problem. It's just, I don't know, man. I'm already gonna cut one of the YouTube channels, but I have another YouTube channel on top of the Pokemon business that I gotta do, on top of helping my wife do her stuff, on top of normal work. Like, it just, I don't know. I'm always the type that I put a lot on my plate because I don't like having nothing on my plate. But we'll see. I'm gonna make it a priority. We'll see what happens and go from there. The best part is it's great content to go throughout the month. Like, oh well, I can cut these matches into 2 videos, release them, and be good. We just don't have whole matches, which is why I haven't done that. We've been flip-flopping a lot, so I haven't been recording them. But once we start getting into top 32 and doing all those, they're gonna be full-blown. Like, we're gonna do 13, 15, record them. I'm gonna chop them up, video throughout the week. 19 needs to see video, and then we're gonna have video, at least 3 videos, and it will be very easy. Osiris League is usually the easiest part for me because I can do bet videos, I do the recordings, I do the casts, I do all the stuff, and it makes it a lot easier. So the 30-dayer is coming at a great time for me. So we doing the sloth. Oh shoot! Go. Bro. Brother, I got you. My bad. Yeet. Gotta pull these legs up, man. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. Hold up. Wait a minute. Brother. Yeet. What sounds do sloths make, fam? Look at that. Brother. I appreciate you, DC. Thank you so much for the 10 gifty. The 10 gifty, brother. I tell Apple all the time, brother. He was the backup. He was the costume replacement man when I retired. Apolino had nothing on me, bro. Got nothing on me. Got nothing on me, brother. Cooking with the wifey. The wifey streamed before. Y'all, some of y'all are just so new to the channel, y'all have never seen it. The wifey doesn't really cook. She cooks some stuff. She's more of a baker. But she makes some mean deviled eggs, though. But no, I grill, I cook, I do all the stuff. Maybe we'll do that. We can have fun with that. People keep asking me about cooking food and doing grilling and doing stuff like that. I can show y'all. Or at least hang out with y'all. Have some beers on stream. Beers and grills. You know what I mean? March speed increases points. Amafu, you don't have to be honest. If you could get to once a week uploading videos, it would be amazing. Yeah, honestly, I'm at that point. I need to get there. There's no excuses for that, for sure. What I will say though is that if I showed you my desktop right now and how many recordings I actually already have that I haven't chopped, I could probably send like 50 different videos and shorts to an editor right now and get them all done. But it's just me just sitting there to do them. I just haven't done them. I double critted on a stream and forgot to release the short. You can ask Car. There's so many stuff that I have recorded. It's just annoying. But yeah, I do need to get back in the videos. The videos is where I fell off pretty hard just because of the editing. I just don't have a great editing style. I don't know. Some people are great at it, and others I'm just like, I'm just gonna chop some shit and have some fun. But some people do a really good job. That's why I've always loved streaming more, but I understand the ideal and what you do need videos for sure. But yeah, we're gonna be releasing some stuff. 30 days of content, the 30-day Bulba challenge. So keep your eyes out. You're gonna be sick of me. You're gonna be sick of me. I'm gonna be like, oh man, there goes that shitty sloth again, bro. Oh, sorry, DC. Let me know if the kids are watching, fam. Sorry, mama. Sorry, mama, DC. Brother, dude, I got a main right now, bro. Got a main right now. Earmuffs, children, earmuffs. Not gonna lie, I want the unicorn onesie more, LOL. Hey, you know what? 10 gifted is anything is possible. But don't do it right now, though, because we're about to head out after stream. But hey, you know, the 10 gifted as a community, brother, that's when it happens. DC knows, so he does the 10 gifted, and then you get to choose the costume. If it's a community poll, and then we'll put up a poll, and then y'all vote for it. But that way it gives y'all like incentives and stuff like that. All right, hold on. Let me see. Sorry, my head. The Bulbicorn is pretty classic, bro. Let me see. The GJ, brother, this one got out of hand so fast, bro. So fast. All right, let me see. Are you afraid of the dark? Are you scared? Let me see. Mafu, oh, Mafu can't check. I need to see where did, hold on. Where did the 40-30 people land, bro? What division did y'all land in, bro? Mafu, do you know what division y'all land in OL? Check your DMs for my account. Well, you gotta send them in my DMs, bro. Hello? Why you gotta send them in my DMs, bro? Just post them in the rock chat, bro. Post them in the rock chat. We all wanna tear your account apart, bro. You know what I mean? Mavu, I honestly have no clue. I haven't been keeping up with my main kingdom. I have been keeping up with my main kingdom, 3743. Ah, gotcha. Where are y'all at in there? Let me see. Son, this. Are you scared? Let's see. But y'all gonna make me have to make a 40-30 account just to check this shit, bro. Wild times. Realm of Forest, Division 16. Let's see. I don't even know what kingdom you're in, brother. Which one are you in? lets me know. I always forget everyone's stuff. The Penguin Cartel. Penguinos. 3743. Oh, this one? I literally clicked it. Yo, let's go. The Penguinos. Y'all gonna be playing the top 32? Yo, let's go. 2405. What's their power out? Thank goodness I can't read that, bro. 3.7. Y'all are 3.2. Nice. I'll be a good match then next week. Y'all are gonna get them next week, brother. Y'all are gonna get them next week. A1, B1, C1, D1. Boom, boom. Move on. I think we are. Let me see. Schedule. Huns and Buns. What did they do? They had a bunch of no-shows. So let me see. What are they at? 1.3. We're at 1.1, which we're actually higher, but they haven't really. It kind of locks you in there. How old is their game? 3872. So they're okay. They're going to be running with Saladins and stuff. Brother. Brother, what? Hold on. Let me see. I want to see something real quick. This tells me all I need to know. Give me 1 second, chat. This tells me all I need to know. Who is it, blue or red? 53 million, 42, 39, 38, 31, 28, 33, 39, 49, 41. Yeah, we're whooping that ass. Sorry, forget my language, but yeah, we whoop. If they show up with that, we're whooping that ass. We taking them behind the woodshed. Old Yeller style. Might have to bring back the woodshed emoji, fam. It's an OL classic. They bring that smoke, bro. We gonna send them. You know, they're gonna go visit with OKC on Cancun. That's what we're gonna do. They come like that next week. 3872 is an SOC. You'll be fighting QSHs. Yeah. They're not an SOC though, are they? I don't think QSH is in our thing. I don't think they are. Let me see. I think it's in the rules. I think the worst ones we have are like KVK2. Let me see. Unless they changed it. Yeah. It's our commander lock. So the worst we're gonna get is Takeda with no Attila, but you will get Saladins with Takedas, which is honestly kind of stupid tanky. And then we are gonna be at a deficit with Alex and possibly some Archer rallies. So we'll see. The Saladin, I think out of everything, Saladin is gonna be the biggest problem. Oh, there's a little. We got it. Actually, it'll be the so Saladin is the biggest problem in art on this setup. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how we fare. But if you bring 10 people and we bring 30, I'm confident we're beating you. 3900s are in KBK3. Yeah, there's commander lock for Sobek. The other ones don't have it. I think for the most part, they're all unlocked. I can't check Bastet, can I? Oh, yeah, Bastet rules. Commander. Oh, it's only going to show my lock. It's not going to show everybody else's lock. Yeah, it's only showing my lock, which is kind of dumb. I could check the other account. The Horus one shouldn't have any lock on it. But yeah, Sobek in particular does have a lock. Done. We won. Yo, Shion. Yo, let's go. Congrats, big dog. Yeah, the real fun stuff comes in here. Not in here. Because they the standings, all these don't show anything for now. And then once we get into the event section, when that launches, then you can see all like the top scorers and top arc carriers and top provisioners, and you can start to see all the good data, which is kind of trash that it locks it behind it, but it is what it is. But yeah, our boys have been growing. When did Odin lose? Not Odin, Chad grew, didn't it? Oh, these don't update. I always forget that. Let me see. 94. I thought it was 96. Did he take deaths? It's Odin's son. Valve. It'll be a fun one. It's gonna be a good one. We are still a little, I will say this, we are still a little disorganized in that sense, but I think we're such a young team that I don't know if everybody, like Chad even said, he's like, I don't like main and arc, and like I just play it for fun. So like the little ironed out details are what we kind of have to iron out, but I think if we do, then we're good. All right, fam. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna end up killing this stream. DC, if you're gonna be back, are you gonna be back at 19? I know I owe you a little bit more time. I'll owe you some more time. Just remind me at 19. I'll put another one on for you, big dog. All right. You know me, I'm always good for my dues, but I only need to feed the wife before she chops my head off, and then I lose full. But fam, I appreciate all the love and support y'all been showing us. Do me a huge favor if you can before you head out. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I hope y'all enjoyed and had a blast. Thank you again so much for the raid. I appreciate you. In the words of Cart, the Mongolian chef. I appreciate you, big dog, and hope you have a great day. And those of y'all that joined us from there, I hope y'all find a new home here that y'all can chill and have a good time with. And we'll see y'all again at roughly 1830 UTC. We are going to be firing up the Huns and Buns, Huns from 4028, our Osiris League match. I don't think it's going to be anything crazy. Come hang out with us. After we hit our 10K, then we'll bounce and probably get in another watch party for another match as it's already going. But hopefully y'all have a good time. I appreciate y'all hopping in, and we'll see y'all very, very soon. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye. Bye.